What up? It is time for Harley Quinn, Season 1, Part 2, Episodes 7 through 13. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting all night to do this with y'all. I haven't had one yet, and I'm going to hit it right now.
Cheers.
High C, does that count? There's some really good high C in this cup.
Some water.
Did you get that at the McDonald's that's right by your house?
I was in Norman, and then I remembered this was happening, and then I also had to drop off my car, so I drove like 80 miles an hour from Norman all the way back to Edmond.
Dude, that's a haul, bro. That's like 43 minutes of good traffic, I think.
Yep.
Man, shout out for that, bro. Man, Marcos usually shout the chat, but there's nobody in chat. So I tried to wait a little bit because I know tonight is Flex, and they got the guys are over there doing Flex, and they do a pretty fucking good job of that. So shout out to Casual and Bruce Banner.
Shout out, guys.
Yeah, I always check out their Flex the next morning before I do anything else. I turn on the Flex and see how the joint went. So
yeah.
But so how's y'all's weeks going on? Before we start in on Harley Quinn, we're gonna wait for some people to file in.
If I could take it, my week was okay. It was fucking slow at work, and I did that 7-hour fucking special on fucking Wednesday night, which really fucked me up for Thursday. I was toast on Thursday. I woke up, went to work, opened up one bay door in the back of the shop, texted the guys, "Yo, the back's open." I said, blah blah blah. Went home and slept till fucking 12. Hey, Zelda. Slept till 12, went to Denny's, got some breakfast, went back home and slept till fucking 6 p.m., dude. I was fucking burnt.
I can imagine.
I woke up, my wife's like, "There's Sleeping Beauty." I was like, shit.
I caught that live the next morning, and you were talking to people on the East Coast that were going to work.
Yeah. Well,
I called
hard, man. But hey, the whole 7 hours went by and it was really cool. We talked the whole fucking time. There wasn't any dead. The other people were coming in because their hours were whatever and shit. Shout out Curtis for fucking Schultz for staying in there the whole time too, man. He's 2-3 hours ahead of me, man. That motherfucker trekked, man. Fucking daylight, the sun was coming up and shit.
All right, so you know what? Y'all got anything? Y'all got anything to tell you about your week? We're gonna get started after you're done.
I'm done. That was my week. My week in a nutshell was sleeping and working. Period.
And we both know Ben. He got on the Millennium Falcon to get the fuck over here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, this high C is the worst fucking high C I've ever had. It wasn't even worth it.
Oh man, hey. If we need to stop for a second before we start, and what's up, Frank Sire? We will let you go get a drink, bro. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I cut it with like most of a bottle of water, so like,
Cool.
What's up, Frank?
What's up, Frank Sire? And what's up, Mark
What's up,
Cosplay? Mark Cosplay is here. He's the official ding, ding, ding. Let's get this thing started. If you want to go ahead and get the screen up, Marcos.
All right. How you doing, Mark? Okay.
We will go through the cast for the rest of this season. It won't be as long as the last time, but like I said, it's important to give them some shine. So, man, I don't know about you, but I'm digging this a lot, dude. The show is awesome. This is definitely going to be one of the ones I put in my rotation. Like when I'm in bed and I just want to throw some shits on, dude, this is going to be the one. Like, Ben, do you have shows that are like that to where you're like, man, I'm just kicking back. I might go to bed and I'm just going to put this show on.
Usually it's like documentaries about murders. So like I like to put those on as I'm going to sleep. And yeah. So does that count? I mean, like you don't run out of crime. It's on
crime time. What about you? Bull?
No, not really. I just usually throw on some YouTube or something like that, man. I got certain shows I watch and DVR and after that, but nothing really a go-to. Usually just like a YouTube. Check something out on that.
We are good, Mr. Mark Cosplay. We are good,
We're
man.
good, Mark.
Appreciate them freaking shout outs you've been putting on IG, man. You do some really good shout outs. Tony Hale, Dr. Psycho.
Ready.
We are ready. Full screen that bitch when you get ready, and we're going to fly. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and review the rest of the cast for season 1. There may be some minor people that we didn't hit, and I'll make sure, Marcos, that I bring up the chat so you can see everything.
Thanks.
All right. So our next character that we need to cover is Dr. Psycho. Dr. Psycho is played by Tony Hale. Tony Hale is in several episodes of Arrested Development. Other than that, I'm not really familiar. How about you guys?
No.
Nope.
No, he looks like Pee Wee Herman.
Yes, he does.
It doesn't really ring a bell.
So leave that picture up, okay?
Sorry.
That dude voices Dr. Psycho, bro. Like the things that come out of Dr. Psycho's mouth, this guy says. It does seem like it matches up. It's funny to me, bro.
I wonder how if this guy's like 7.5 feet tall because Dr. Psycho's like 2 feet tall. what the deal is on his height there?
That's funny.
So, how y'all feeling about Dr. Psycho so far? Marcos.
I like him. I think he's a funny character. In the beginning, I wasn't really sure about him, but then as time went on, he's a cool character, and I'm glad they haven't killed him off yet or anything. But he's got some special powers. I like that. He's a sidekick, and he's a little fucking asshole. So I like him, and he likes his women tall.
Bull.
Yeah, man, I've enjoyed his character, man. At first, I didn't really know a lot about him, but he kind of grew on me, and he's one of the only ones that has, like Marco said, special powers. He actually has some special powers, and he was in the Legion of Doom too. So they kind of kicked him out, but I dig his character.
Hey, they kicked him out because he said cunt and shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, so he calls Wonder Woman a cunt. And so he's kind of – I like his character because, like Marco said, he is the only one with powers, and I think he is the only one out of the crew that is a villain. But he still tags around with the rest of the crew. Also, interesting enough, he plays Forky in Toy Story 4.
Wow.
So, I wouldn't have guessed that, but,
That's why the Toy Story was behind his photo. I was wondering.
He has some range to him, I guess. Either Forky or, Dr. Psycho.
What is a Forky in Part 4?
Forky's
a spork.
Yeah, he's a spork. And, they put, a pipe cleaner on him, and he has googly eyes.
He's a makeshift toy that they made for the little girl to take to school. And he becomes alive, and he always thinks he's trash. So the whole time they're just trying to keep him from jumping in trash. He's like a new character in the fourth one.
That's cool.
I've watched it. I got kids under 6, so
no, man. Toy Story is good. You don't have to justify anything.
Oh no, I enjoy it, man. I really do. But watched it multiple times.
You're like, I left the kids at home and I went to the theaters and watched Toy Story 4.
Yeah. Hey, Bull, stop right there, Bull. Okay, we stop.
Yeah, shout out to Toy Story franchise, man. I'm telling you, I got some toys. I got fucking motherfucking Buzz and Woody right there in that case, bro, with Slink and some LGMs. I don't give a damn, bro. I like Toy Story.
Yeah, Woody's in my case, actually. Yeah, I always had Woody.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to keep it moving. And our next up we have here is, dude. So I'm going to go first on this, dude. Lex Luthor is played by Giancarlo Esposito. And this guy, click on over to him.
Yes, sir.
This guy is my dude, bro. I love Breaking Bad, and he is Gus Fring on motherfucking Breaking Bad. He is a badass motherfucker in that show.
Huh.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was him. I knew the voice sounded so familiar. That's crazy. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect Lex Luthor. That's another one of those characters, they stay so true to the character, which makes everything else all the more funny and ridiculous. I love it.
What's up, Prophet Director? He stopped in. What is it? He's probably gonna be bouncing back and forth if we're lucky. So what's up, Prophet?
What's up, Prophet Director? Hey, Prophet, this character reminds me of Prophet Director, only not
not gold.
Yeah, the Breaking Bad shit, Marcos, is about the cartel and shit. He's a part of the cartel, dude. He is a nasty sumbitch, bro. He does his character well. He makes you not like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He plays the same role in Mandalorian also. That same character you just want to hate, you know?
Yeah.
And he kind of carries over the same persona as he had in Breaking Bad into the character in Mandalorian, which is great.
What's his last name?
It is Esposito.
Oh, so he's Cuban-ish descent, something.
He's mixed in right there with the Mexican cartel dude in that show, man. Like there's 5 seasons of Breaking Bad. I've watched that show 5 times all the way through.
Really?
And he's also in Better Call Saul, which is the prequel to it. Yeah. And it's lit, man. He does really good work. So let's talk about Lex Luthor, M3.
He comes on scene. I'm glad they made him tall. The way he looks is a fine Lex Luthor to me. Nothing wrong with him. And they didn't really give us too much of him, but he did enough. And he's the one that was on TV saying when Dr. Psycho was no longer a part of Legion of Doom because they don't condone that activity. I thought that was fucked up. I was like, what? And then he gives Bane some shit. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Bane? What is it? What explosions and shit? We got explosions. Motherfucker.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, that's all I got. He's good. I like him.
Keep on going downwards, Bull.
He's like I said, we talked about the actor. He's great, and the character was good. I mean, he's normal Lex to me. I wish we could see more of him. He was, very, very short lived in the episode, but maybe we'll catch him more in the season 2, season 3. But yeah, that's about it on him. Not really much to say. He was only said a couple sentences there.
Yeah. The one Ben Kenobi.
He's good Lex. I have nothing else to say. Like he reminds me of Lex in the you guys ever watch Justice League or Justice League Unlimited or Superman animated series?
Yeah.
I think he shows up in Batman animated series too. But yeah, that's who I thought it was, but I knew the voice was a little bit different. But now it all makes sense.
Yeah. We put up the chat too. You guys kind of let us know who and how much you like these characters. So I think that'll do it for him. Everybody's gone about him, but I do believe as well. There's several characters in here done really well that you don't see a ton of. And I'm like, you know what? It's not hateful. It's almost like they just give us just enough. Like even Batman. Batman isn't in a ton of it, but he's in enough of it for you to say, Batman's here in this fucker. You know what I'm saying? Batman's here in Gotham. He has a presence. So I think they're dropping the characters in and using them just the right amount of time, because we do know this show is about Harley and her crew.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to iterate. It's definitely called Harley Quinn for a reason. It's not called like a group of fucking people and shit.
I mean, the Joker's really not even in it too much,
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a pretty heavy. I think he has a pretty heavy part in it. As much as he plays a part on Harley's mind, and then the end of the season, like we'll get to, I think he really ramps it up in those last couple.
Cool.
But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clear out to the next one. We have Tawny Young, which is played by somebody really fucking cool, Tisha Campbell. And okay, who wants to say where they know her from?
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah, from Martin Lawrence.
Okay,
Damn, Gina.
Regina. Holy shit. I was trying to
think. Hey, I didn't know that till you pulled that up. I had no clue, but I know who she is.
Hey, the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. Look at those earrings, dude.
Oh, she's great. What's up, Diamonds? Diamond says, "Hey, couldn't miss the live action 3 live crew plus pack. What's up?"
What's up, Diamonds?
Diamond's a banger. So yeah, go ahead now. Everybody kind of like we know what she's in. Like she's epic, famous. Anybody growing up in my generation, in Ben's generation, we know who the hell she is. So what do you think about Tawny and kind of this character and what they're doing with that, Ben?
I forgot she was even in the show.
Okay, we sum that up right there.
Yeah.
Well, it's just one of those background characters. There's so many characters in the show, I don't remember every single one.
Right.
So anytime they have the talk show, they got Tawny in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's kind of like I enjoy the real life with the social media that they put in Harley Quinn, because it's like, okay, we're getting superheroes now that talk like they actually would, and villains, and they actually have to deal with what we do in real life: text messages, social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's a pretty integral part of what they do to make it relate to today. So go ahead, Bull.
You know what? I mean, I didn't really know anything about that character or the voice actor until now. Like I said, she's a background person. I mean, she's good, but it's not like I'm like, man, she's doing a great job. But she is doing a great job, but it's just one of those background characters for me.
Bull, last show we did, you realized that somebody new was doing something. You're like, man, I kind of got new appreciation for that. So now every time you see Tawny, you be like, you know what?
I'm gonna know who that is. I'm gonna sing Martin in my head every time.
Yeah. Go ahead, M3.
So I like her in My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's a good fucking show. And so was Martin, but Martin was
I forgot about that.
1989, 90, and Wife and Kids is 2004, 2005.
Yeah, that was older.
When I saw this picture, I had no idea who she looks familiar, but she's older, right? And man, I swear she's only like 5'3" or some shit like that. So she's a real small person. But I've always liked her, and she's in Little Shop of Horrors. She's one of the 3 girls that fucking sing and shit. What? And they're with Martin or with you know, Shop of Horrors. Yeah, she's one of the 3 fucking singers.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and then the character did really good when they had to have somebody do the interviews and shit, and I thought she did all right.
If that's a recent photo, she's aged well.
Yeah, not too bad. But yeah, she's cool.
That's exactly why we're talking about Tawny Young, you know, because the actor who portrays her has deserves some mention, okay? And I think it's an integral part to relate, like I said earlier, to the current things that go on with us that kind of they go through too. But Diamond says, "Damn, Gina." Yeah. All right, so we're going to keep it moving on to the next. I do enjoy that. So we have, all right, so before we reveal who this is, all y'all motherfuckers better know who this voice is right off the top of your head. This is Queen of Fables, and I'm going to quiz Ben. Who is this?
I like to be surprised when I participate in the show, actually, so.
Bull. Go ahead, Bull.
That's a great deflection. Oh, I can tell you that's Wanda Sykes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I knew that exactly when she started speaking. Her voice.
I can tell now.
It is.
You would never think they have the money to get any of these people, so I would have never guessed like Lex Luthor as freaking Darth Gus from Star Wars and Breaking Bad.
But sometimes it's not about the money. It's about their SAG and them keeping their insurance and them having to have so many voice roles per year.
That's true.
So this is easy money, but also to keep their insurance if they hadn't done a lot during that season or whatever.
No shit.
Yeah.
Right. So
it was all about money myself.
Well, no, I mean, insurance is money, so I guess
Yeah, and I didn't go over what she was in because when I wrote it down, Wanda Sykes is in everything.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Samuel Jackson. When you talk about Samuel Jackson and you say what he's in, you're like, he's in fucking everything, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda Sykes is in everything as well.
I actually liked her when she was the book, and then they brought her out of the book. I was like, okay with the book the whole time. Smoking cigarettes, talking about getting some, fucking making fun of fucking contractors and shit.
Dude.
Yeah. Marco, she says, I'm gonna get my fuck on.
Hey.
Smoking a cigarette.
So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Queen of Fables. Go ahead, Bull.
Whenever she brought out the big bad wolf and she killed that whole family and all that scene, blood, and I was just like, whoa. You know, I've seen movies and horror and stuff like that, but I was like, damn, this might be a little much for a cartoon. I know what the cartoon's supposed to be based on, but that right there was that's a pretty gruesome scene when they all came up out of her mind and they were all dead. Or no, where'd they come from? And they walked into that park and all the family was dead.
From the place they were trying to steal the fucking force field.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Praxis
family
reunion. I am Praxis, sole survivor of the family reunion.
I don't know how far deep we want to get into the episodes, but she does something later on that's one of those parts of the show that I think that they were really lazy on. We can talk about that later.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know. It's like one of those characters you wouldn't really get to see in any kind of movie or live action medium because her powers are off the fucking wall. But like, she does a great job playing her. I was kind of surprised whenever they bring characters like this into the show because it's a ridiculous fucking character, and you know they could only do it in a cartoon. You could never do this in a movie. So I'm glad we get to see stuff like this. Like Kite Man, you know, he shows up in fucking Batman versus Superman. You know how dumb that would be? Everyone would hate that movie even more than they do now.
Not this guy. Not anymore. Not this guy.
I like Kite Man.
But they get to bring him into the show, which is really cool.
Yeah,
what's up, Curtis?
Yeah, shout out Curtis Schultz. He's in the chat with Bang. Bang, bro.
What up, Curtis?
So, like right there, that picture of Queen of Fables, she pulled Humpty Dumpty out of her storybook. What do they call that book? The book
Book of Fables.
I thought so. I thought it was it. But anyway, everybody's like, "Oh, look how cute Humpty Dumpty is!" And then King
Shark loved him. He's like, "Oh!"
And then she just smacks Humpty Dumpty with that stick right there, and then just starts stirring him up to want to cook him up for eggs. And King Shark
makes the best scrambled eggs.
God.
I was like, "Damn, that's funny."
We might have to. Who is the hardest core of all? Man, she is in the running. Like, there's no fucking around with Queen of Fables.
Yeah, she's straight up villain.
Let's see. All right.
He's straight up villain. Straight up.
If everybody's clear on this character, we will go on. Only if everybody's clear.
I'm good.
Golden.
Check. Keep it moving. All right. So we have Golda. Hold on a second. There'll be some noise for a second. Okay. We got Golda. And Golda is one of the ex-spies with motherfucking Cyborgman. They have a little bit of history where they did some work in the past, but she's in a couple episodes, and the reason why we bring her up is because, do you guys know who voices her?
Billy Zane? I don't know.
I have no clue. I didn't look this one up.
Reveal.
Oh, wow. Well, everybody knows your name. Shout
out, cheers.
Yeah.
What's up, Galvatronics?
What's up, Gushy?
Gushin.
What's up,
We have Rhea Perlman, and she is a legend. That's why Golda is up on our screen right now.
She is.
Yes. Shout out to Cheers. Shout out. Hey, you know, when I hear Cheers now, I also think of Jay Holla. Jay Holla made that remix.
He did. That's correct. He did a good job with that.
He did too. So, shout out. So,
she's married to Danny DeVito.
Right.
Yep.
So, how do you think she does have a little bit? She's not just a stupid bystander character. What do you think of this character, Ben? If you,
I actually remember this one. She doesn't have a major part. I mean, what is she in 2 episodes?
She's in two. I think she's in 2 episodes. She's in 1 episode where when we covered 1 through 6, where they took a trip in Psycho and the crew took a trip into Harley's mind.
Yep.
And her and Cyborgman tried to burn them alive.
Burn the bodies, yeah.
While they were vegetated coma state, while they were in Harley's mind. And then she's in another one.
Is she there where his sister's like the half octopus thing? She might be in that one too.
I don't remember.
We're in the tunnel underneath the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she might be in that as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Marcos, I was talking about, so when we brought up Cheers, I was like, man, you can't think about that now in our community without thinking about Jay Holly. He made that remix of the Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Musical intro.
And Bruce Banner hates it.
Shout out Bruce Banner.
He secretly hates it. I think he truly loves it.
Yeah, right.
He loves to hate it for us.
Yeah. Like, yeah. But yeah, I didn't know that was Rhea Perlman at all. And then it made sense, but her voice has gotten, but she's got to be pushing 81 now, 70, 77, 78.
All right. So if we're clear on that character, we're going to move on. Okay. Now, there's a couple characters we're talking about in here that are very B-listers, maybe even down the pike, but there's a reason why we have the hand up. And the person who voices the hand, or I'm sorry, I'm bad, the arm.
The arm.
The arm, right? It's a part of Clayface.
Yeah.
The arm is voiced by Tom Kenny. And Tom Kenny is known to be the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have a picture of SpongeBob in here. I should have put one in there.
I thought it was going to be a picture of SpongeBob. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Cartoon on the fucking planet, man.
So that's why we have the arm up. He's not a huge role, but I mean, you got to shout the man that voiced SpongeBob. So once we're clear on the panel, we'll go to the next one.
Yeah, I really like the arm because it's SpongeBob's fucking voice, dude. And I could hear it. I could hear it in there, I love it. Next. Oh, that was it. That was the last one. There might be one. There's one more.
Gotham Mint. Who voices that?
Hold on. There's a reason why we have this picture right here. Marcos, tell me why this picture is here.
Hey, I was looking at it and I was like, check this out. Gotham Mint, welcome Lodi, because I'm from Lodi and shit. Look, L-O-D-I. I was like, yeah. That's fucking sick right there. Shout out Lodi. Fucking sick, dude.
Not Lodi.
It is Lodi, 100%. You can't.
In his mind, Lodi is where he lives. Lodi. When you look at that from a distance, it's like, whoa.
Hey, but I seen that it was like this big and shit. I was like, does that say Lodi? and still, I was like, what is LOD exclamation point? It took me a whole nother. Yeah, I'm lame sometimes. Legion of Doom. I get it. I know, but all right. Let's go to the next one there, Pat.
We got one more person to talk about. Let's go ahead and hit it. All right. So the last episode we did, nobody knew who Cyborgman was. So Cyborgman, this is a picture. Cyborgman actually has continuity in DC. So Cyborgman is a friend of Harley Quinn. Cyborgman used to work for the U.S. government. His physical form was permanently altered by state-of-the-art bionics of that time, after he stopped a terrorist group run by the Russian Tolstak brothers. During this, he encountered severe physical damage. Years later, he met with Harley Quinn when she was disguised as her psychiatric alter ego. He helped Harley find the person who put a bounty on her. Afterwards, he became good friends with Harley and stayed with her at the apartment he owned. The first time that his first appearance was in Harley Quinn Volume 2, Number 2 in March 2014.
Huh.
So everybody on the panel is wondering, who is this dude?
Yeah.
I know one thing. He's a Transformer.
And that is nuts. Nuts.
That they referenced that. I loved how they referenced the Transformers. That was cool, man.
Fucking crazy, man.
In 1984, and the government took heed of that and watched it.
Fucking
Hey, one question: Is Harley? Is that King Shark's tooth?
Where at?
Oh yeah, no, the hammer, the mallet.
Yeah,
Let's call it. Yeah, yes, it is. Bull. Good
that
call.
looks like King Shark's tooth.
It is 100%.
So, Galvatron says, love the artwork. Mark Cosplay is shouting out SpongeBob as well. Diamonds is asking why the hand, is it the hand or the arm? Damn it.
The arm.
The arm, damn it. Why is missing a finger? We might get into that a little bit.
I think everybody has 4 fingers in their when their characters like that, right?
Yeah.
But
Like,
did you guys know how they go ahead? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got nothing.
Did you guys notice how they kept true to the continuity he was already in? Him and Harley had a relationship, and they had talked about in those other comics that they had shared the apartment together. So it's like, I guarantee you, most of the stuff they got in there, if you dig through DC and their lore, it's pretty much on point.
Yeah,
with some minor twists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that is Cyborgman. I think he's a very interesting character and very weird, but man, boom, right in there. If we, so Ben, do you read comics? Do you read any DC comics? No sweat if you don't, but I was just curious.
I can't read at all. So how I even got this email pulled up is a fucking miracle. No. So we talked about it last week, how we were discussing whether or not characters were made just for this show. And so like that had me thinking about him. And so after that, like I went home and looked him up, and it seems like, okay, so he's pulled from the DC Comics 2014. So it would have been like, I believe Harley's New 52 run. If not her rebirth run, I think it is the New 52 run. So like he pops up in like issue 2 of that. And I think most of like how they portray Harley throughout this whole entire show actually comes from like that run of comics and the current run of comics, of course. But like it is pretty interesting how current he was, because I was thinking like, oh, this is probably some DC character from like the 1950s. No, it's like maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah, there's a whole series called Prime Earth, and he was he had, I think, like 13 appearances in that. It was after the Harley Quinn one we're talking about. I actually think that the Harley Quinn series was rolled into the Prime Earth DC comics as well. So, Diamonds, Mark Cosplay says this series is full of Easter eggs. It's amazing. Mark Cosplay, bro, you need to come out of shadows, bro. We got to talk to you one time, at least one time for this show. Come on, Mark. Come on, bro.
that'd be cool.
I know. No worries if you don't, bro, but we would love to talk to you about this. But Diamond says this guy is amazing. Mark Cosplay says from animated series, movies, comics, and TV series. So with that being said, that's going to cover our crew and character list tonight. So just a second, Marcos. I will relieve. There you go. Let me get this going.
Oh, you guys want to see my porn?
Wait, go back to those folders. I think we can see them at the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, remove your share
screen.
screen. Remove your share screen.
Tabs, these open
before we go
tabs.
on.
Show us your favorites there, Marcos.
Next show.
Did you remove your share screen?
I'm trying to right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, here we go.
Now you're good. Yeah, it's back to.
There we go. It's gone now. No, it was in the back. But so our next part of the show, we're going to go ahead and do a small intermission, right? Because now I need to get up the show so we can have it playing in the background. So just a second. This is live fucking TV. So whatever filler y'all want to put in while I'm doing
Let's
this.
do it live. Hey Ben, let's see that T-shirt. Walt Disney.
Walt Disney World.
Did you pick that up in Disney World?
Yeah, actually, they released like this whole line of stuff this year for what is it, the 60th, 50th, yeah, of Disney World. And so they re-released like all the original stuff that was at the park whenever they first opened. So like lunch boxes, T-shirts, board games, patches, like all that stuff. And I picked up this T-shirt. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I was actually in Disney World a month and a half ago.
Oh yeah, did you have fun?
Yeah, man, it was great, man. I took my kids. It was a blast, man. They loved it. It was hot as shit, but
Yeah, I was just saying, hot. Yeah,
it was hot. It was real hot.
I went in February with my girlfriend, and we actually had a cold day. Like I went there in a T-shirt one day, and I had to go buy a sweatshirt because it was like so freaking cold. I was amazed because the last time we went in like July, and heat stroke city up there.
Hold on 1 second. I'll show you something. My pack's doing that.
Yep, I got it up. When y'all are done, we're gonna take a small intermission, and then we'll come back after bowl's done.
All right. Curtis Schultz says there's a stripper on Kaz. Sorry, LOL. It's cool.
Hey, this stuff lives on forever on the internet. You can watch later. You can't. You don't watch later. It's all.
I don't collect a lot of pops, but I had to pick this one up when I was in Disney World.
Oh, dude, that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
That is really awesome. Look at that. Look how cool that is.
It's shiny because of the lights. I don't know how well you can see it, but
Well, we know we can see it. Yeah, that's cool.
How did you get it back without like it being completely smashed to bits?
Because we drove.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Yeah, it was like a 8.5 hour trip.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
So we had to take multiple stops and breaks and things like that. So, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was worth it. I felt like Clark Griswold, you know.
Yeah. Taking the family to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The family truckster. Not like fucking
hey, that's what I thought about when Homeboy turned into that car. I was like, he's driving the damn the Clark Griswold mobile. That's exactly what he was driving.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
It's kind of gross. It was gross when he transformed, and then when he got stuck out of transformation, I was like,
he was like, "Somebody help me!" He was like, "That was funny, man."
Remember,
it hurts so bad.
Dude,
and nobody cared. They're like, "Yeah, whatever."
Fucking dumb, dude.
Oh, I know. Oh man. All right. We're gonna take an intermission, do what you want, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Couple minutes with a commercial break.
Commercial break.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was pretty good, and that brings back a lot. Brought back a lot of episode memories, like when Queen of Fables is sitting, and she just destroys the family, and she's sitting on the fucking throne of dead body dudes, and she smashed her cigarettes in the fucking eyeball of the one dude. No fucking respect for fucking human life whatsoever, dude. Love it.
Oh, I'm talking about. Let me get caught up in chat, but here we got to crack another one.
It is Friday.
That's right. You got nothing better. Why did my fucking screen go so dark? What's up with that? All right, so Mark Cosplay says, I'm gonna have to touch on this. My drove to Disney World connection to Florida. Huh?
My drive.
Here it is. Here's the corrective version. My dad drove us to Disney World from Connecticut to Florida. It was a 2-day drive.
Yep.
Shout out to 2-day drives. They're long. They're very long. Let's see. I appreciate that, Diamonds.
Look, I don't want to drive to work.
Bro. You don't need to drive. We could walk.
I could walk.
Cyborgman style. You can just go out the front door. Blood spurting. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about like the next episode 7 is the line. That's basically the Queen of Fables. Freaking. Yeah. That's when she's released from her textbook prison, as Marcos alerted to earlier when she's got her cigarette. Did you know how funny it is? The gingerbread man, he's like turning tricks and shit. She keeps talking about it. It's funny as fuck, man.
I think the guy who voices Gingerbread Man is the same guy that voices, or same kid that voices Robin.
Robin, you think?
This sounds like the same, like he does a double, you
know? Anybody has notes on this particular episode, but so when they finally release her from her textbook prison, but they go ahead and she goes, when they release her in court, they sentence her to prison. So after they sentence her to prison, Harley Quinn breaks her out, and that's when they go on this heist to steal the force field device from Star Labs. So if anybody is familiar with DC at all, especially like the TV series and the old comic books, you know what Star Labs is about.
Yeah.
So that's how kind of the crew and Queen of Fables get hooked up. But she's nasty, bro. So
I'd like to see her in a live action. This episode would probably be doing really good. And if Queen of Fables was super fucking hot and she's right behind you, and just throwing maybe a titty pop out once in a while. But my favorite part of this
was
the little mouse, dude. When that little mouse popped out of his fucking shit, smoked that cigarette, one fucking hit, flicked it on King Shark, said, "Fuck you, man, watch this." But then he gets diced up at the end, man. I'm like, oh, the little mouse didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody dies out of the Queen of Fables book, don't they go right back into the Queen of Fables? She can fool that mouse. She always talks about, I brought the pigs out. I brought the 3 blind mice out. She brings that wolf out all the time. If something happens to them out here, does it go right back in and she can pull them out again like they never fucking died? You know, that's one of the things I was wondering. What's up with that match? Because it's a magical fairy tale book, you know.
So before I talked about doing this show, I text 2 people about it, Marcos and Ben, and I was like, Ben, the mouse from Cinderella, that motherfucker is cool as shit. And I was like, he fucking died right away. I'm like, damn it, he was cool, bro.
He'd be a part of the crew for sure. They could have used him. They could have used him a lot.
What's up, kid?
Man, kid with the grip. What's up?
We heard, hey, but kid, was there some titties or was she just sitting there talking? Because I'm gonna go look back if she was doing some good shit, man. What's up, kid? With Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, that was a character, man, that I really thought was cool, man. I thought, man, that sucks. So it's interesting. Does anybody know? Can they come back to life? How the book or what?
You've seen more than us, so I've only gotten up to this last season, only season 1. So I don't know.
Oh no, she scrambled Humpty Dumpty's brains like she was a pro at it. Like I'm guessing she's done this before.
That's right.
Yeah, she says he makes great.
She referenced how good eggs he made and scrambled eggs. So she's done that multiple times. So I'm assuming that she can just bring them back to life.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shout out, Kid. I always give a shout out, Kid.
Fuck you, He-Man.
Yes, this shirt. We gotta get Pack a shirt still, Kid. I'm waiting. I don't know why he doesn't have a fucking shirt like this yet, but yeah.
Me?
Toy collector goon at Raw Talk, real deal.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah, we're gonna you were gonna start. I forget what we wrote it down or some shit. I need to get the info, and I never got it after like we talked about it like 4 episodes ago.
Oh yeah, these the ones that I bought were my favorite ones. I haven't gone back in to see where his update is, but I know he's got an update of like some Steve S3D Toys got some of the new updated jersey style shirts. They look really good. I need to go back in and pick up some more shirts. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do that and fucking get something going.
Yeah, Diamond says I've only watched up to 12. I've watched a little bit of season 2 just once, up to like I think episode
I've
8
only
or
seen
9.
season 1.
Yeah. I don't remember it all, but so let me get this off here. So during the mission, the Queen slaughters an innocent family having a family reunion. That's the Praxis family. The crew kicks her out because they are not willing to sacrifice innocent lives.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but don't
You're good.
don't forget those 3 little pigs that come in and cleaned house.
Oh yeah, she's like, get the ball.
Woo! Woo!
Gross, bro. Fucking gross.
He's like, oh, don't worry about it. 3 little pigs. You know, pigs will eat anything, and she knew that. So.
Oh yeah, Mark says, do you think that the Queen of Fables will be good in live action, just like she is in the series? And who would play her? Somebody hot, Mark. Somebody super hot with the attitude for Queen of Fables. She doesn't have to be black, white. She should be anybody could be Queen of Fables, really.
I don't think they could pull off live action.
Yeah,
the way they're pulling this off, dude. I haven't had many reactions of cartoons that I've watched myself. There's some fucking strange shit out there, okay?
Yeah.
But when I saw the first episode, you got a jaw drop when Harley drops the fuck bomb in like the first 15 seconds. Then Joker wears somebody's face. Yep. And to me, okay, so that was, oh, this is different. I like this shit. So Queen of Fables was the next hit. Like, this shit's fucking hard, bro.
Diamond says Holly Berry. I would take that all day long, bro.
The only scene that's as hard as that one with the big bad wolf is when the guy later on in the older man in the wheelchair that transforms. Later on, he does something very similar to her. You're like, okay, he did the same thing, but we'll talk about that later.
Well, I think another gruesome scene is when they're in the middle of the park and all the trees come to life and they just fucking just eat everybody.
That's pretty gruesome too.
Yeah.
The trees are picking people up like my beer can. They're like,
they were pulling King Sharks. We all know King Shark's got that in his ass too. Yeah, real fast. He'll turn shark quick as hell.
Like Marco said in the very first episode, he's like, King Shark, he's got like these cargo pants on and these bands, and what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden you see him eat half a person. Like, okay, this is King Shark still.
He only does it when he needs to. It's a necessity. He's ran the algorithm in his head, and it's the only outcome that can happen is to bite the person in half. It's done.
Yeah, like when he goes in and he gets on the computer, and instead of asking the guy to get out of the seat, which he could have, he just bites him in half and fucking bumps him out. Like, what the fuck? What's up, Big M? Excuse me.
Oh shit, Big M, what's happening? Diamond says, I think the trees was a reference to Evil Dead.
Huh.
Could be. So, let's see. So the crew uses the force field device to steal a weather controlling machine from Cord Industries to ransom Gotham. The Queen shows up to steal the device, where she is interrupted by the sole surviving member of the family she slaughtered, Jason Praxis.
Yeah,
like, he doesn't. The mouse. Okay, so who lasted longer? You think the mouse or Jason Praxis? Ben, what do you think?
Dude, that mouse was gone quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Praxis lasted longer.
So,
Yeah.
who is cooler, the mouse or Jason Praxis?
Praxis did have a ponytail. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And he had electric fingers, like,
And a trench coat, dude.
I think we just got our answer. The mouse. Fuck. So the queen kills Praxis after they have a little standoff. Like right through the back of the head, dude.
Yeah.
She comes back and just rams him through, and you see.
Yep.
I was like, everything she does is just fucking hardcore.
Hardcore.
So after she vanquishes, they get rid of Praxis. She warns Harley that villain, because Harley said she had a certain line she wouldn't cross earlier in this episode.
Yeah.
The queen warns her that villains don't have a line to cross. Only good guys have a line. So you can kind of see what they're playing on here, Bull. You know what I'm saying? These are bad guys, but they're not bad guys. Kind of like Wreck-It Ralph.
It's kind of the first time you see Harley, like the nice side of her, the humanity side of her, right? So where she's like, "Whoa, you crossed the line, man. That's crazy. Like, I'm bad, but you're real bad." You know, because before that, you really don't see that side of her. You know, you just think she's damn gun ho, balls to the wall, right? But then she's like, "Whoa, that's too much." You know.
So that could be writer's remorse, because should a Harley Quinn do that side with Joker, doesn't give a fuck and just fucking takes that evil side and doesn't have a line, how's she going to get into the Legion of Doom? But then she finds out that maybe the Legion of Doom, she listens to Ivy, all that. I get it. But I like where they put her. I would
reference this. So I'm gonna reference this to wrestling. So Stone Cold wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't a good guy. He was his own motherfucker. He kicked the shit out of good guys. You know, he baby faces, and he beat the shit out of heels. Right? He was his own fucking deal. So when I watch this show, Harley's her own fucking person. She's like, "Fuck you over here," and "Fuck you over here."
Yeah.
So
she's gonna do what Harley thinks right.
Yeah, and that may be one of her crew members eating a guy working a computer, and that may be having somebody's back one time. So the line is blurred, and I actually enjoy that. I enjoy when the lines are blurred and it's not cookie cutter, good or bad.
Yeah, because King Shark eats his share of some good family members. You know, good fathers at work just doing computer work, and here comes King Shark and eats them. Right? Harley's like completely okay with that. For some reason, but not with a fucking family having a fucking reunion and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty gruesome. Like you said, Queen Fables is like, she told the pigs, get the balls too.
Balls, don't forget them balls. Eat them balls.
I'm just glad they didn't really show the pigs eating everything. That would have been crazy.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine?
Hey,
no, they're not going to show that, right?
Yeah. I don't think they had to, because you knew exactly.
Yeah, you thought it up in here. That's where they wanted you to see it.
Hell yeah.
All right, so the next episode is when Harley gets into the Legion of Doom. Go ahead, Bull.
And also Aquaman.
Yes.
Aquaman shows up.
Any bullet points you guys have, just fucking shout them out. I'm just keeping it rolling. Got to keep Ben awake down there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
Speaking of Aquaman, so you're on episode 8 now. You skipped.
Yeah, that's 8. Yeah, for Aquaman. Yeah.
So when he came out, all I have written down here is his puns, and I can't think of a pun that he said. But
the funniest thing for that whole episode is they refer to the family jewels. The whole episode is about family jewels. That shit's funny.
That is good. You know? That is good.
And at the beginning, when they first show Aquaman, I'm assuming it's Aquaman. I had zero clue it was Clayface. But then later on, when it shows Aquaman for real, him and Clayface, are they voice act? Is it the same actor that does both? Because they sound very similar.
Yeah, they'd have to. Well, I thought Joker was Clayface. No,
he is.
Same actor, yeah.
So I guess Aquaman's not then, but they sound very similar.
Huzzah! Fucking, I'm telling you, it's gushing all the way. Clayface is gushing.
Shout out Gushing, walking his work right now. What up, Gushing?
Clayface is so fucking stupid. I love that.
God, he's my favorite. He's my favorite, man. I'm telling you, he is.
Dude, yeah.
His performance is great. No pun intended.
All right. So, did you guys enjoy the last episode with Queen of Fables and Line? I did. I thought it was good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and go on. So this whole episode is about Harley getting into the Legion of Doom, but it's really about Lex Luthor manipulating Harley and Poison Ivy, pitting them against each other. So anything you guys remember about this episode? Go ahead, Ben.
A lot of cameos. Like you finally get to go into the Legion of Doom, and I like how they present it almost like Google, but for like villains. So it's very like employee friendly, and they have all these amenities and stuff like that. But you get to see like all the background guys like Sinestro and like Black Manta and like basically all the villains. I love that you get to see all the villains interact and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they got it set up like they work for Google.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's awesome.
I liked how they referenced Roger Goodell as part of the Hall of Evil. I thought that was pretty funny. NFL, anybody? So that was pretty funny.
Don't they mention Kevin Spacey as well?
They mention they do mention Kevin, and they mention Harvey, but I don't know if it's Harvey Dent or another Harvey they're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
I thought that. I was like, is it Harvey Dent or is it Harvey W?
Yeah.
So this
I think it's probably Harvey W, right?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
This is all episode 8 after they fuck with Aquaman, and then that okay?
Yeah, the TV's just playing 7.
Still playing 7,
yeah. So Mark Cosplay says that's why Batman always wants to save them. He knows that some are criminals, not by choice. Some have had trauma, bad luck, and others misunderstood.
Two-Face said it best. You can start out being a hero, or you can live long enough to turn into a villain. One of the two.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about what Tommy Lee Jones said during Batman Forever, and I thought you were going to quote him. I was like, he didn't have any quotes in that movie. He just screamed the whole time.
I've seen that movie one time with Two-Face, with Tommy Jones.
What's the quote?
Hey, look, Mark confirms that Harvey W. That's funny.
So that's when they go into the story. Cyborgman has the tentacle monster underneath their headquarters, which is an old abandoned mall. That's actually his sister,
right?
From an experiment gone wrong back in the day. So that's when they go into that shit right there.
I can't think of it. So then they let the sister out, and she's tearing up havoc. Do they ever stop her, or they never stopped her, huh? They just let her fucking go off into oblivion.
Mm-hmm. It's their own deal, like we talked about. Some things are cool. What's up? Too many figures.
They said they loved each other, and then she went on into the sewers, and she's gonna go wreak havoc somewhere.
Yeah.
What's up, Too Many? How you doing, bro?
Too Many, what's going on?
Too Many was working in the dirt with the sod today in his backyard, making it all look pretty and shit. So was Gushing. Shout out Gushing for doing that too. You guys were doing the same shit today, man.
Huzzah!
And that's also when we got to see Lex too.
Lex
was in episode 8.
Yeah, we saw him in something else before that, I think too.
Did we see him before that?
Yeah, I think so, Bull.
Did we do that? I don't know. Did we?
There's Aquaman behind you now.
I think we did. So
tentacle experiment, sister.
So that would conclude episode 8. Did you guys enjoy episode 8? I thought it was cool. I thought the Legion of Doom, I felt like they made fun of Aquaman enough. I was like, good, fuck Aquaman, dude. Aquaman a bitch, bro. Get out of here, Aquaman.
Hey, but he looks good right there, and I like Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
That's not Jason Momoa, bro. That's some clam right there.
Close.
Close.
The dolphin. Hey, when they're fucking around fighting in the Legion of Doom, for some reason there's a big ass aquarium, and for some reason it breaks, and all the fish around. He's like, "Oh my god!" He's like trying to pick up the swordfish. He's like, "Oh shit!" They fuck with him. They got in his mind. They're like, "What's his name's fucking stepping on a fucking fish and shit?" I'm like,
Who was it? Bane? Was Bane stepping on a fish?
It was Bane.
I love Bane. What a great
I like
character.
Bane too, dude.
He's so stupid but funny.
Dude, that's the fucking vein of it all. Like, how many times have we said this character's so stupid, and then right after, like, I love that guy.
I love him, man. He's great.
Oh man,
He's like trying to be like their boss and stuff, and tell them to go do things. They're like, "Well, Harley said we didn't have to do this." He was like, "Well, you have to. You have to come with me."
Yeah. Hey, there's Poison Ivy in a bikini back there. Do you think that if you remove the bikini that you see Cloverleaf is her patch?
I never thought about that, but that's a
There's
good
gotta be
point.
plant light down there, dude. I hope it's not like vines.
So the curtains match the carpet.
That would be red then, huh? Red.
Oh Lord, is it after 12? What time is it? That's close enough. It's 11:11.
What's that mean, bro?
It's a thing. Like after 12 o'clock, you can say whatever you want to. It's the witching hour.
It is the witching hour. I think I think they did really good with Poison Ivy. I think she's really pretty. Her
Man, definitely. So, episode 9. So we're back. I might jump up the episodes. Let's see. I'm on the one where they fuck with Aquaman. So
Yeah.
let me see about going to the next episode while we're talking, because I like to have them shits playing, bro.
See, hey, too many figures says,
What?
Does the forest match the bush? And
That's perfect.
in Arkham, she has clover leaves. See?
In Arkham, what do you mean? Arkham, you talking about the game? What are you talking about? Ben, do you know what I'm talking about?
Got to be the game. And what happened in Arkham that she revealed that or said it?
Kite Man had a visit. They let Kite Man visit her.
Yeah.
Hey, I would just be down there looking for a 4-leaf. That's all. This is a 3.
It's like you have a visitor. It's Kite Man.
Kite Man with his fucking tidy whities, dude.
Like, sir, you have to leave your kite here.
Well trimmed rose, yeah, diamonds. Yeah, I think it's just nothing there. It's just that's how I like it all. Get rid of all that. Nothing there. Nothing.
She weed eats it.
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on what she's got down there, but man, I don't know.
It's got to be a
Think about
rose,
that.
right? It's got to be a rose.
We'll ask Harley soon.
Yeah, but this episode ends with the Joker. He keeps manipulating Harley, and she keeps falling for it. So they're fucking around. She's out supposed to be doing something with Ivy, and she's out doing something with Joker instead.
Yeah.
So she kind of pisses off Ivy, and then the Joker. They fight with Batman, and he takes off in the helicopter, and then he just pushes her out of the fucking helicopter.
He screws her over again.
Yeah, what he keeps doing. Fuck the Joker, man. Fuck, don't
Yeah.
Classic Joker move. Yeah.
That's exactly what I had for episode 9 was Joker pushes Harley Quinn out of a chopper. I was like,
I had Joker gameplays, Harley again. He's just playing games with her, and then her crew's tired of it and leaves her.
hey, but shout out
That's basically what happened.
Shout out for Joker for being a pimp. Fuck Harley. What the fuck? She's nothing. I got this shit. I got bitches all over the motherfucking place. Harley Quinn keeps coming at my nuts. Suck it tonight.
Yeah, but I think during that episode when she's falling, I think she realizes right then and there that he's that way. It took that. Like when people talk about you being at the bottom of the barrel, that was her at the bottom of the barrel when she's falling, right? And she's thinking back and she's like, all right, everybody's right. This guy's a douchebag. He doesn't love me. He doesn't care about me. I need to be done with him.
Fucking Mark. Hell yeah. And then Batman's there to save the day.
I know.
Good old
Bats.
man.
And she's still asking if he fucks bats.
Fucking bats. Curtis, do not say that out loud. Nobody says Curtis's fucking comment out loud. Don't even say it in your head. Don't even read Curtis's shit.
You guys ain't watched The Boys yet?
Man,
It just sounds bad, man.
Yeah.
How's it sound?
I'm not doing this. I can't say it.
Yeah. Don't say it.
Are you
Don't
guys
say it.
fucking telling me he went on a 10-minute rant about fucking a cartoon character and you guys won't say the boys? Are you telling me that?
I think that's what we told you.
Wait.
Yeah. Basically.
You guys need
I
to-
can't even put
Yeah,
it that
yeah.
way. What is
it is great.
hashtag true statement?
Captain Sable. Hell yeah, too many. Diamond's getting used.
So, no, sir.
Batman is Captain Save-A-Ho.
So episode 10 is Bensonhurst. That's where we meet Harley's family, which I just moved on over this episode. We find out her dad's a piece of shit.
The best character in that episode's the teacher.
The teacher.
Yeah, which one's the teacher?
He's the guy that's talking to her when she's like strapped up and he's like holding her hostage. He's like a high school teacher.
Oh, you're talking about Poison Ivy being strapped up.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
best character in the damn show, man. He's great. He's like, no. Wiener wrapped hot dogs. We need to eat those. Whatever he says, that shit's funny, man.
We need to eat wiener wrapped hot dogs. I think that gets banned along with the boys comment.
I mean, whatever he says, whatever they're like, what is it?
So we get some backstory on Harley's family, and we find out that Joe, who's that? Is that Poison Ivy?
Yeah, that's here in the video game. I can't remember which one, but one of them.
Mark sent that. Thanks, Mark.
So we get some backstory on her, and we find out that Joseph is the bar mitzvah kid. Is that named Joseph? I think it's Joseph.
The penguin son.
It's his nephew.
Oh, is it his nephew? Okay.
Yeah, and it's
He's the one that put the hit on Harley.
I think you're right. I think it is Jonathan, because they walk into the
I think it's Joseph, but I don't know.
Joseph.
Jonathan. What?
There's a teacher behind you, Pac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here. I don't have no more money.
And we also get to find out how big of a douche Harley's dad is. That dude's a douche.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I put down. I was like, she did kick her dad's ass, and then she was friends with him again, and they fucking went and did what they had to do. But yeah, so
Joshua. His name's Joshua.
Joshua.
I read my fucking notes. Dude. Yeah.
I didn't have his name in mind.
Well, he's embarrassed because Harley embarrassed him at his bar mitzvah. She basically called him out for lying about finger blasting a girl because he was bragging to his buddies.
Right. That's right.
So that the finger blasting comes in on our last show. It comes in on this show. Don't say you finger blasted a girl and Harley find out about it and you actually didn't. So because of that hit, Harley's grandmother's dead. Harley's grandfather's dead. They both die.
He used the LOD credit card.
Hey,
They called him out. He's like,
Hey, you always
the
use
credit
cash.
card.
Harley's fucking grandma died with her fucking head being blown out and shit, right on the fucking dining room table and shit, man. Was it her chest?
No,
was a
I think
chest. It was
the
a
grandfather was the chest.
Yeah,
Whatever he says, yeah.
Everybody died in that fucking episode, dude. Bully.
Dollar, M3, Pac, Ben. Yep. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see where we're at now. But this whole episode starts the plot of Scarecrow. Scarecrow has this fucking idea that he's going to harvest Ivy's pheromones, right? So he can poison Gotham with them. That's where the story arc that takes us all the way through the end of this season basically starts right here.
Hey, and in 10, Frank's friend smoking a joint and shit. I was not tripping on that because everything else went on, but his eyes are red. He's a hippie and he's fucking smoking a joint and shit.
It's not his friend. It's the dude that carries him around because he hired him to carry him around. He's like, and he smokes weed with him.
That's fucking crazy.
Boners.
Yeah, he says, what does he say? He says, 2 licks of honey with a raging boner and shit.
Dude's in the back seat, like Frank's driving.
That's so funny.
Boner, dude.
She's talking to her subconscious, and the weirdest thing is what? The subconscious or the plant driving her, a dude passed out with the boner. It's like, what am I watching? But I love it.
Frank the Plant, bro. Don't be tripping on Frank the Plant, bro.
Hey, Too Many Figures. It's good watching, bro. It is. And Diamond says you really do too many. And Curtis, hey, Scarecrow dies, bro.
It's funny. It's like
He's
vulgar, bloody, gory, but funny. It's funny. It really is a funny show.
So
Mark,
go ahead.
he said watch it with your parents or your kids.
No. Do not watch it with your parents. So watch. You remember back in the 80s when you watch a movie and it had a little titty in it and you went like this?
I never did. I was like this.
He's like, what? Oh, I'm not watching.
Put my glasses on when I was 12.
What's the first? I introduced Bull to this show. What's the first thing I told you, Bull?
You told me it would be like no other cartoon I've watched, and you were right, because when I first saw it and Harley dropped fuck and took her hammer and smashed some dude's knee in, I was like, it's not like any other cartoon.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
And Ben, don't watch it with your kids. Oh, I'm sorry, Bull's the one that got the kids. Ben again.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that. Don't watch it with the kids. You did say that.
Yeah. Man. So what do you think about, okay, so we'll kind of talk about the plot that they're kind of doing here. This whole plot line and the storyline reminds me of, which one is the real live movie where Scarecrow, okay, so it's the trilogy with Christian Bale. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, it's
Batman Begins.
it is Batman Begins. Yeah, it's the first one. The second one's with the Joker, and the third's with Bane.
So, like, Ben, did you get a strong vibe from that with this?
Yeah, I did. It didn't really occur to me what was happening until like Scarecrow came into play, and which M3 was saying, yeah, we get to see him brutally die.
Yeah.
So, I know that's a little spoilery for anybody that hasn't watched it, and if your favorite character is Scarecrow, like that sucks.
It really shows you what he has in that flower too. You're like, what?
It's like
and Harley was like, remember when he tried to shoot Harley with it? She's like, she pulled a ninja.
Heavy Metal, when that ball comes around, it's always that
and it just melts the kids.
Yeah, that's what I got real quick.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Diamond Begins, yeah.
Well, so let's see. That would bring us to episode 11, Harley Quinn Highway. That's when basically what happens is they get Poison Ivy out of captive. Scarecrow has her captive. They've already harvested her pheromones. And Scarecrow takes off. And that's when we see Cyborgman transform into a car. So the crew can give chase to Scarecrow.
He's a fucking V8 monster with his fucking head sticking out of the fucking hot rod. Everybody inside of him, his fucking head's hood ornament style.
It's the Griswolds. Griswolds is in that damn thing.
That motherfucker.
To see Harley Quinn Highway.
It made no sense, but neither did.
That was great. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah.
I can't.
Was it King Shark? I've never been on Harley Quinn Highway. I was like, God,
fuck, dude.
She's like, yeah, I'm really thinking about what decisions I made because it's such a bad highway.
Yeah. Before that, we have another instance where they did Scarecrow poison Ivy with her own pheromones, and she flips out. So the crew has to go inside her mind, to find out what's going on, and that's when they find out Poison Ivy's greatest fear is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
But that comes into play in the Harley Quinn Highway.
Clayface says the best quote in the whole show in season 1.
What is it?
We're Empire Strike Back in it. I was like, perfect, fucking perfect. It looked like Luke Skywalker at that fucking.
I know you saw that, Ben. I know you're like, hey, man, that was cool.
I don't remember that part. I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, that's in the movie, or the movie in the show.
Yeah, that's from the sixth one. I think that's Return of the Jedi, isn't it?
Empire Strikes Back.
It's the fifth one where he's training.
That's when he's with Yoda and he goes into the little cave and he fights himself.
Oh man. Oh, what's up, Dare2727? He just jumped up in this chat. Chat, you're always the fifth member, bro. So if you have any you want to chime in on anything, make sure that I see it, guys. He says, is this just a replay of the show from DC Universe?
No. No way. Not even close.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what he means by that, but hey, Mark Cosplay. The banger says they're discussing the first season part 2.
Oh, okay.
Of HBO Max, bro. HBO Max.
Yeah.
Why does my motherfucking banner keep disappearing?
Dare.
There.
Oh, yeah. Dare knows. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So that basically does it. So they give chase to him, and you get some corny ass shit like we always do, and it's funny. So that's when Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn talk, and she tells her basically, hold on a second, I think I got it here. This is live TV, so give me a second to look at my fucking notes. You know what I'm saying?
We've been giving you a second all night long, bro.
Huh? What?
I said we've been giving you a second all night long, bro.
Man, fuck, I need another second. So, hold on a second.
He's a beef having second haver.
Yes, I am a beef haver. Okay. So, during the chase, Ivy tells Harley her fear is being abandoned by someone she trusted and that she resents her for being with the Joker. So, they fail to stop the Scarecrow, and he succeeds in poisoning Gotham Reservoir and infecting Gotham's water supply, which like I said, Ben, that's just kind of a direct play on it, but at least they're kind of keeping true to shit, And once he does that, it causes Ivy's pheromones to turn most of Gotham's trees into violent monsters. Straight up.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at your background. You just did the boner scene.
Oh, dude. Oh, let's watch. Hey, we need to have a watch party.
Here's the teacher.
Oh, that teacher. Yes.
Funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, he's like he sends Harley Quinn a reply on text message.
He did do that,
dude.
She's like, Ivy's trying to sweet talk him into letting him go, and then she's like, "You do realize I'm going to kill you?" He's like, "Oh, that took a turn for really quick." You want to be my best friend, now you want to kill me?
When you watch this, you immediately think Harley. Harley's fucking amazing. She's just great. But what they do with Poison Ivy, I'm like, man, it's putting her up there, man.
She's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
So I was a little pissed when the next episode, until the end of the next episode.
Right, me too.
Okay.
I was like, well, that's some bullshit.
I figured they couldn't do that, right? They couldn't.
I thought they did. I was like, and I told Pac, he's like, Pac was like, yeah, I won't say.
I wouldn't tell you.
Okay, good. But yeah, man, you're still where she's fucking with her dad and shit.
Yeah, there you go. You just had Ivy licking the mic. Exactly.
You're gross, Curtis.
That's awesome. So there's 2 episodes left in the first season. I'm going to go ahead and move us to the last part because after we talk about the series, we're going to wake Ben up with some topics.
Oh, no.
So Ben, while I'm changing the fucking episode, you talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Okay. Did you guys watch the new Predator movie?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
I think we talked about it.
Pac, don't give it. Pac, hold on, Pac.
I think we talked about it.
Hold on, Ben. He's gonna give you. If you ain't a real banger, you would have fucking watched that shit, man. About 19 episodes ago, we did a whole fucking show on it.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding, man. Are you kidding?
Hey, it's cool. Hey, because sometimes my daughter's like, "Dad, when's my birthday?" I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, I don't watch shit immediately ever, and I'm hardly ever watching things like online or anything like that.
No,
like
true.
I just watched the movie a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
busting your
really
balls.
good. I thought it was good.
I really liked it.
It was
man.
good.
Oh,
Great.
Yeah, that was
I thought it was
good.
great.
did you just watch a couple days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, we had a fucking ball with that show. That was
Yeah.
fucking great.
I
Oh yeah,
enjoyed it.
so all you guys liked it?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No, it was surprising.
I thought the CGI was good too. A lot of people, they dogged on it. I liked it.
Oh, shout out to Cobra Viper. So I just got a alert on my phone this morning, and I got a comment on the Prey movie, the show we did. He's like, "Hey man, I'm just going back and watching some of the ones I missed." And I was like, "That's fucking cool."
That's cool,
So,
man.
Cobra Viper, shout out.
Yeah,
So
you know what's cool is he didn't immediately start talking shit on you. Shout out Cobra Viper. I am so now I won't even say it, but yeah, Cobra Viper's fucking awesome. I'm so glad to be on his good side. He goes motherfucking off on motherfuckers.
So yes, Ben, man, Prey was fucking good. I do like. So I like Roswell, and one of the chicks that playing Roswell is the main girl that does Amber Thunder something.
Yeah, Thunder Horse or something like that.
It's not Thunder
I don't
Horse,
know.
but yeah,
That's
right.
probably wrong. But yeah, it's Thunder something.
I enjoyed it, man. It was pretty cool. Mark Cosplay says, "Hey Ben, do you still see or Bull? You still see me?"
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, so he must be having an internet problem.
Yeah, I just don't see Ben. I see M3 and I see you.
Okay, making sure. So Mark Cosplay says, "I didn't get upset because this has happened multiple times. This thing that M3 and Bullwinkle said that I'm not spoiling." Mark Cosplay, if this is about season 1 and when we get to the end, bring up your comment and what you're talking about,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about it. If it's something with season 2, hold off on it if possible. But I'm not sure what you're talking about because sometimes when the guys talk on the show, I'm doing other things. I kind of miss sometimes what they say.
It's got to be season 1 because M3 and I were talking about it, and I haven't seen season 2, so it's got to be season 1.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Benny.
Oh, his battery died?
No,
There
he's
he
back.
is.
Good. Right on.
The magic of the internet.
So please bring that up again if it's about season 1, and we'll talk about the end for sure. So episode 12 is Devil's Snare. Like all these episodes, I want to be down the middle with shit, right? And I want to say, I don't know about this episode, but every one of them so far,
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
no problem. I got no problem with shits, bro.
Me neither.
I also like that you could kind of watch them, like, you know, each episode by each episode, but they all also play into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. You're awesome, bro.
Oh, thanks,
Oh, hold on
Mark.
a second.
Appreciate that, buddy.
It said Predator. Mark Cosplay says the Predator review you guys did was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot more than the actual movie. You guys are awesome, man. Mark Cosplay gives me fucking hype, bro. He'll put a little fucking something up on Instagram. He's the one that gets me on, man. He's the one that gets me going. Like I have a bunch of shit going on. I'm like, man, I got to put on a show for Mark Cosplay now, bro.
Yeah, Mark's cool, man. He's cool on this show. He's cool on Kaz's. He's cool on IG. He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, we got to bring up his Instagram one night and fucking talk about all the shit that motherfucker does. And he don't sleep, man. He's got a great family. I think I said it before, but he's got a great family.
Yeah.
Mark's a banger across the board. And you know where I met Mark was on Joe's Multiverse. Era. It was Joe's Multiverse and Figurehead. And that's
Figurehead. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I started checking out Mark Cosplay shit, man. Crazy.
I'm gonna Figurehead for you a minute. Okay, so we're gonna keep it moving right now because Ben's gonna fall asleep. He drove 80 miles an hour to get here, so he was.
No, it's actually I was checking out Mark Cosplay's Instagram.
Fuck fire, dude. He does all that.
Yeah.
Shit. He makes all that shit.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and he's a mariachi. He'll fucking sing you a Spanish lullaby real quick, man.
Real quick.
Yeah, and he takes shots of tequila. That motherfucker's legit, man.
Man, come on! I need a new gold bar. New gold bar.
Old bar.
Come on now, new gold bar.
But that episode 12, fucking the Poison Ivy, when Dr. Psycho's finally looks at her and he says, "Can you put me in your pocket?" Now, we all know what he meant by pocket. That's not what he meant, pocket.
Hey, yeah.
And then the whole
When she was like 80 feet tall, and he said that to her.
And then if ever you go into the porn, there's a gigantus. There's a gigantress, and she'll fuck with like little things. And when Poison Ivy tells Harley Quinn, and she's in her little hand and shit, she says, "Wouldn't it be funny if I just ate you right now?"
Yeah,
that's a fucking homage to that fucking gigantus shit, dude. I thought that was pretty good. Shout out to DC.
When he says pocket,
Max, dude. Fuck, they're all pervs, man.
When he says pocket, he means her squish bit.
Her.
I got to use squish bit in my show, bro. Come on.
Peapod. It's her.
Hey, behind you, Pac. This is the part of the whole series that I do not like. Right there, I think that was just. I don't like that.
What part?
They had to get rid. They had to get rid of the Super Friends, right? The Justice League, so they couldn't come help. Oh, sorry.
Maybe not. Me and Marcos were talking about stuff, and we're kind of wondering if they'll do something. So we're gonna get to that, and I think it'd be cool as fuck if they did it. So maybe it's not a dick move.
Man, I think it was. I think it was a sellout. They're like, we have to get rid of them so they can't come in and save the day. What can we do? That took. Yeah. You take some in this universe. Those are the top superheroes of the world, right? And she just put them in a book and shut them up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
but Bull, hey, Bull, this series is about this. Fuck everything you already knew. We're doing what the fuck we want. So fuck your Justice League, bro. That's what's happening.
But we talking about Soups there,
Yeah.
He couldn't get out of that. He's like,
Soups is vulnerable to magic. He's weak against magic. That's the only thing he's weak against. I'm sorry, guys. Like that's some nerd shit, but yeah.
No, spit it, Ben.
No, that's it. And plus, you can't have the Justice League running around. Like the show would be like 2 episodes long.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Yeah, that's like what they did to the Hulk, right? They had to do that to him, right?
Yeah.
Just kill everybody.
You had to get the Justice League out of the way.
Yeah, I get it, but they could have done it. They could have done it a little bit better. I think it was just like really fast. It's like, they're in the book quick. That's the only part of the whole series and the whole first season that I didn't really care for. That right there.
Well, I was like, hey, Marcos, I was hoping, because I doubt if this is the last we're going to see of the Justice League. I hope they do an episode where they show what the fuck the Justice League is dealing with in that fairy tale book.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be cool.
What's going on inside there, what they have to deal with, and how they get the fuck out of it. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Put me on the payroll. Put me on the payroll, HBO Max. If that shit happens, put me on the payroll.
Yeah. Well, okay. So every time she opens the book should be their chance to get out, right? Because did she open the book up to the giant?
We'll talk later because we don't want to give the ending away. But she controls who comes out of the book. So I don't necessarily say when the book opens. I don't think that's your open gateway.
Oh, okay.
Somehow she controls it, and we don't want. So I'm kind of curious how it's going to happen now because we haven't talked about the end yet.
Okay.
Well, she's flipping through it at that one part, like thinking of things to like summon. You know what I'm talking about? A couple episodes ago. So I'm guessing there's a page with the Justice League, right? Where she would have to call them out of the book.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
This part, Oh,
yeah, there he is, the big dick giant.
So Harley or Poison Ivy keeps kind of giving away that she likes Kite Man. Shout out to Kite Man. What up, Kite Man? Yeah. So she keeps making.
How do you know her phone number? How do you know his phone number?
Yeah, she keeps saying, "Oh, how do you know this stuff?" So she quickly diverts it and says, "Hey, I wonder how big that giant's dick is."
Yeah.
And Harley's like, "I wonder that too. But we'll get back to that later."
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Oh man, that's great. Let's see. Yeah, so we're there now. They've already so we got our boy Kite Man's gonna show up because they're trying to Queen Fables put him up on the beanstalk, the Jack and the Beanstalk fable. So Kite Man's gonna show up and save their ass. Hell yeah.
He fucking swoops in and fucking throws hot sauce in the motherfucker's eye and shit.
I did that. I did that.
And he brags about it. He's like, "Did you see what I did? I put hot sauce in his eye." That's the best part, that he brags about it. He wants to make sure everybody saw his heroic. He's
Oh,
like,
right there, right.
see me being heroic? See the hot sauce?
Oh my god, dude. It's
Kite
great.
Man's all right. Kite Man's all right. He's
I
all right.
like Kite Man. You know what? I'm
pretty
just
good.
glad he got to nail it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking
is
about. I'm just glad he
dumb.
got to nail it.
Oh, wait, but we got some Kite Man action.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. That dude's freaky. He likes that salad shit, man.
He likes what?
Salad.
He likes the salad tossed.
It's like I don't know, man. I'd be like,
He likes it bow style.
I don't know about this. I don't know if I could do this.
He's got to like salad if he likes poison ivy. Come on now.
He's got to.
Yeah. He did say he's a vegan now.
He eats vegan.
I don't know, one or two or the other. I'll take Harley over fucking Poison Ivy.
They do, but they're making you like, wow, poison ivy is there.
Yeah,
He's a really good second to Harley. And if Harley wasn't in this show, Poison Ivy could run up on some stuff and do maybe. I just see like a close second. They did a really good job. I've never been like a huge. I like all the girls from like DC, some from the Marvel, but I just feel like they put her over the top. Like she's gone up several notches to me with this.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, where the fuck are my toys with this motherfucking show?
Yeah, I'd like some toys with that.
Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me.
The only Ivy I could reference her against would be the Batman and Robin with the Uma Thurma. You know, that's the only one, and she blows her away, in my opinion. Blows her away. You know?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Uma Thurman's. She's pretty in her own right, but I'm not a fan of. She did Kill Bill.
Dude, I can't stand those early Batman movies. Jack Nicholson is awesome, bro, but I can't. Sorry.
You don't
can't
like Danny DeVito?
Oh,
Negative, sir. You would be correct. Negative.
What?
that Michael Keaton Batman, man.
The flipper trick?
Nice.
Come on, you don't like that?
Dude, I'm not a Danny DeVito fan. Any movie that I see if he's in, I'm like, I'm not watching that shit. I just
You love twins. You love twins.
Hey,
Matilda was bomb, bro.
Yeah, Matilda. Come on. Danny DeVito, one of a kind.
oh man, I just don't like his.
Wasn't he in The Office or some shit? What's the?
No, it was
He's in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
yeah, Always Sunny, but
Right.
just a funny ass show, man.
Dude, he's
Really
such a
funny.
piece of shit in that show.
Gotham
That,
Side.
but that show is funny as hell.
All right, well let's finish up these couple episodes we got because after oh it's already happened. So after they escape from the beanstalk, the Joker Tower, which we see from episode 8, where Joker wants them to give him $8 million. $8 million or is it 8 billion? I think $8 million.
$8 billion.
$8 billion.
Billion to create a Joker Tower, right?
Yeah.
That's
So go ahead.
And they're all like, okay, yeah. And Harley's like, no. No,
Go
we're
ahead,
not doing
Ben.
that.
I just love whenever the Joker Tower comes up and it's all the ideas that Harley had for the Joker Tower,
Yeah.
one by one.
Yeah.
That's just a big fuck you.
Yeah. I'm at Gotham series. I could get into Gotham series, Mark. Man,
Yeah.
I really want to when it comes to Batman. I really want to
No,
be
he said,
good with
he said sirens, not series.
Pat.
All the girls.
Oh, my bad.
Cat, Cheetora, what's her name? Fucking Poison Ivy.
Hey,
Harley Quinn.
Forgive me of the great Mark cosplay. I do apologize, sir. We love you,
Turn
man. We
Shakespeare
love
on
you.
us.
Yeah. So, and that's when he apparently he still funds the Joker Tower, and we see the Joker Tower emerge, and he destroys the Justice League, the Hall of Justice.
Mhm.
Yeah, he destroys that motherfucker, so it's gone now. So he starts his plan trying to take over Gotham. Poison Ivy uses the contaminated water to enlarge herself and fight the trees because the trees are still running around, fucking eating people, killing people. The trees, and meanwhile, Joker sends the Queen of Fables to kill Harley because Queen of Fables has aligned herself with Joker. While Ivy is fighting the trees, Harley kills the Queen by decapitating her. So,
oh shit, that's right.
So we're just talking about the book, okay? If the book's open, is that your point to escape? And we're like, the Queen controls, to me, how people get out. So how are they going to get out now?
Flash is going to have to time travel.
Who? Flash? Flash?
Yeah. The Flash will time travel.
What do you think, Ben? How they get out of this? How they get out of this fucking book now?
They're not. You can't have the Justice League running around.
He's already said that. Yeah,
running amok.
Yeah, so they're done. They're out of the seasons. They're never gonna fucking come back, Ben.
I don't know about that.
Okay. So if they did,
it's whoever has the book. Like you have to say words. Like the book is magical.
Okay.
So
So if that's what I wanted, I wanted theories. If they come back, how's it going to happen now that Queen of Fables is dead? Because Harley Quinn hit her in the head with a bat and just took her head clean off.
Yeah, which was like, damn,
I didn't see that coming. You know?
Yeah, not with a swing of a bat. I forgot about that, but I would say that it has some. No, I have no clue. I haven't even fucking fathomed it.
The Flash.
Okay.
I mean, Bullwinkle, if they do go into it, Bullwinkle 80 does make a good point because they made it what knows Flash. He has the ability to time travel when he enters the Speed Force.
Yeah, but here's the thing that sucks about that is now you're in this infinite loop to getting back to that same point where you went back in time. You never go on unless you have an alternate timeline, but you will never know that timeline because you're still on the one Flash's timeline where he goes back into time.
Calm down, Doc Brown. Calm down.
You know what I mean? Right?
Great Scott.
How quickly they put away the Justice League, right?
Calm down, Doc Brown.
They could just write that shit in there. The Flash is, zippity zoop, and we're good. I don't know. What happened to the Flash? Because we see him for like a second.
He's in the book,
Flash.
Bro. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's in the book.
He ties up Harley during that whole altercation because they think Harley is the one who created the trees in Poison Ivy.
Right.
He thinks they're the ones that do it. So that's all you see him tie her up.
Yeah.
And then his ass is in the book. So
yeah, Superman tries to put him in that diamond from Superman 3.
The Phantom Zone.
Yeah. The Phantom
3 or 2? Which one was it?
It's
3 or
2.
2? Okay, 2.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman says you are exiled. And she's like, you go ahead and say it, Superman. It's your thing. You say it. The Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
So right after we see her kill and decapitate the Queen, her and Ivy kind of make up. They talk and they kind of make amends with each other, and that's when the Joker just straight up kills Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
You see him launch some kind of fucking spear from his tower right through her chest.
I think they played Bon Jovi at that right moment. Shot through the heart.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, dude! I didn't know I need to make an overlay.
Let's do a survey.
Huzzah!
Survey says,
dude. I needed to have Clayface. I need to make Clayface going huzzah when Marco said that.
Jovi.
Yeah, I love Clayface. By the way, that's my favorite.
Oh, I can't even recite his shit because it's so technical. But yeah, that kind of ends motherfucking. This is funny here too. They got the wolf.
Yeah, it's like I'm your father.
God,
but he's Jewish, right?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah.
So I had my notes for that was Dr. Psycho saying what he said about being in her pocket, and then Ivy gets shot through the heart, and the Joker laughs menacingly.
Maniacal laughing. Here
Either
we go.
one. Yeah.
Perfect.
I thought that was fucked up that he did that. Like,
Check this out. I'm gonna watch out. Go ahead, Marcos.
We did it on purpose, right?
yeah, and what is
Because he doesn't have Harley anymore, and he's not stupid. He knows the connection that those two have with each other. He sees that. He's jealous of that, so that's why he took her out.
clink? There goes her head. Yeah, dude. Okay, so I say they save her head and put it in some fucking glass jar with water in it, and they keep it going so that she can still voice her fucking shit.
Futurama style.
That's what Futurama, Ronald Reagan and shit, Nixon and shit. Yeah, that's what I think happens to Queen Fables, and then she's able to they'll give her a body back if she fucking opens up the book again to get the Justice League out.
Ooh, maybe. See, it's a little more elaborate than what Ben said. They're just gone. Their ass has got to be gone. Otherwise, the show's fucked. Man.
I like the trees in that episode. I thought
Yeah, I'm watching it behind pack.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like the whole.
This is the funny part here. I just want to eat you.
Yeah. Would it be messed up if I ate you?
I thought that was funny, man.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Because she loved her. Yeah, she's basically saying she loved her. Almost beat her.
Clayface. Mark Cosplay likes Clayface as well.
Oh man,
Oh, that's my jam. I like Clayface.
That's
Ooh, shot through the heart.
Huzzah!
And they all run to her, and they're like, "Oh my God, she's really dead." Kite Man cries.
Yeah.
And then
Psycho's like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna put you in the grave. He's the one that don't give a shit. If y'all notice that, he doesn't give a shit. He's like, okay, thank you, bye. He's like, puts her in the grave with this telepath.
He's always got one eye bigger than the other. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
who? Dr.
Bye-bye.
Psycho?
He has
He's the one that doesn't give a shit. All the rest of them care about her. He doesn't care because he's a true evil villain.
Yeah, he's like, all right, let's get this.
But he's like, oh, he's crying, you bitch.
Hey, man, if you didn't feel a certain way, then fuck you, man. I was like, man, this sucks, dude.
I thought it stuck too. I was like, aw. I thought I was gonna see fucking Harley fucking make out with her and shit.
No spoilers. We've heard shit.
I want to luncheon, bro.
So, as she dies, you see the flowers growing around her and shit.
Yeah.
So that'll come into play in the next one. But
Hence, she dies.
should we have an intermission before we do the last episode, and then we talk about some topics?
I'm good.
Ben's like, God damn it! How long is this show?
No, you're good.
4 hours.
Are all you guys in computer chairs, I'm guessing?
No, I'm in a fucking.
No, I'm in some kind of like, I don't know,
okay.
fucking Pier
See, I
1
got a
shit.
couch, so I could like
I
I
don't
can
know.
move around and stuff like this on the show. It's pretty free.
Oh man, I need to take a whiz. No, I think no intermission. If you don't want
I'm
intermission,
good. I probably need to hit the bathroom too.
Fucking hit that joint that you're gonna hit, bruh.
We're gonna go ahead and roll it again. Hey, fuck it, why not?
I don't do that.
Intermission.
Intermission. Get your popcorn. Get your candy. Get your
Corn
Coke.
pop. Corn pop.
Hey man. Hey Mark. Okay.
Back, baby. Back after intermission with another beer, son.
Hey, here I am.
Fuck you, He-Man.
That's a good one. That sounds good. First time I heard anybody say that it was M3, but I'm assuming he got that from you, correct?
We don't know, bro.
All right. It's both of you. Y'all made it up together.
Pac made it up. I took it and ran with it. Hey, is Ben Kenobi Ryu? Is that Ryu?
I think so.
No, that's the Punisher.
Right? He wears the headband?
Yeah, he knows. He bought the action figure.
Oh,
It's on the side of the Marvel Legends box. Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I never opened him. He looks
Look at
like
Look at that. The intermission revitalizes everybody but chat. So every time we do intermission chat, it's like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go here for a while. But I'm like, man, I gotta get up from this chair. I have no idea how you do that. Sitting in that fucking hard ass chair for fucking hours, bro.
like I said, man, the conversation was so good, didn't even realize it was 7 hours, man.
No, I mean any show. Any show.
Oh no, that's good. My booty's good.
So let's talk about the last. We're here to fucking have fun, and this show is great. We've had a ton of laughs with it, and we'll have some more. But episode 13 is the final joke.
Final joke.
Yep. Harley and her crew, along with Frank and Kite Man, hold an impromptu funeral for Ivy. The crew then team up with Batman to avenge Ivy. And that's when my boy fucks it up, man. My boy Clayface.
He does fuck it up.
Oh man, my boy Clayface fucks it straight up.
Hey, but did you think it was Batman? At first, I thought it was Batman. I didn't think it was Clayface.
So they start. So it's she's like, "I'm here. It's your birthday, right?" And so fucking Clayface, he wants to sing everything. So she's singing the Joker, and he's just like,
yeah, he's wanting to sing happy. And Psycho's like, "Oh God, he's gonna fuck it up."
It's like who framed Roger Rabbit when it's like dun 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 dun, and then fucking Roger Rabbit's like 2 bits, like he couldn't fucking contain himself and shit.
"Oh my God, my boy fucks it up so bad." He's like, "Oh, happy birthday!" I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude." It just sends everything spiraling fucking downward for them.
Everybody got fucked. But shout out to like when Batman got captured. I was like, he probably could have got himself out of that. And then for him to get tied up for a whole fucking week and shit, man, I was like,
Hey, I knew when Scarecrow took off his mask, I was like, the Joker's not gonna like that. Because he would already have done that. He's been captured for how long? He didn't want to do it, right?
I didn't think that. I was like, I thought Joker was gonna be happy and be like, yes, oh fuck you. But he was like,
as soon as he did it, I knew he would be pissed.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Scarecrow was dead at that point.
How Batman got captured was Clayface was pretending to be Batman. This might be it right fucking here. This is actually it right here. So Batman's flying over as Clayface is pretending to be him.
Yeah.
Right? So he's infiltrating Joker's lair. And our boy, here it comes. Our boy's getting ready to fuck it up. So yeah.
And Joker's a little slow. He's like, wait a minute. What's Batman doing?
Look,
like,
here it is.
My arch nemesis cannot be singing Happy Birthday.
I have to watch him. I have to watch Clayface, though, dude. So he's going to look at him.
Look.
Harley Quinn talking right here. She puts out a Harley Quinn vibe. She doesn't.
She did.
She leaves Cuoco and puts out a Harley Quinn-ish fucking shit. And I was like,
she does that for the Joker to try to manipulate him because that's what he likes.
You fucked it up, bro.
Yeah, he did fuck it. My favorite character fucked it up.
But at least he fucked it up in his true fashion.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're still getting a good laugh about it.
Yeah, he did fuck it up.
Yeah.
Poor Clayface.
So yeah, so he's back.
He fucked it up with King Maxie's too, though. What's his name? He was like the Hunchback, blue eyes, lip.
Batman might have fucked up not having some sort of mask not to get that bullshit. Like he's Batman. He should have a mask and be like, boop, and be like, all right, I'm good. You can't get me.
Yeah. Hey Ben, there should be a mask in his utility compartment along with the
No,
other.
he's wearing a mask earlier in the scene, ain't he? When he shoots
He
out
was, right? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that
when
was a mask. Go ahead.
when he shoots out of the plane, I thought he was wearing a little thing. I was kind of surprised when the gas takes him out.
You're right. You're right.
I thought the mask was for flight, though. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, it is, but it's a. You tell me
He could
Batman
deter
didn't
that,
think of
too.
this shit ahead of time? He's Batman.
Right. True that, Ben. True
He
that.
is Batman.
Hey, he's Batman, but then again, the Justice League is fucking in a book right now too.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And the Hulk bitched out with Thanos. That's so fucking stupid. That's another story, another time. But
Throw up Mark's comment.
Let's see what Mark Coswell said. The Joker could have removed his cowl multiple times if he wanted to. I knew he was going to be pissed. So did I. At that point in time, they had already showed X amount of time and gotten by, and he was still torturing him. And I was like, yep. You know, so the thing between Batman and Joker, they're in love with each other. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're in
the
love.
same fucking person.
They're in love with each other. So when you talk about this person, there are actually people like that, bro. So some dude you may have beef with, and you go back and forth with, that one of the dudes may actually be in love with you and like you.
No.
But so when Batman beats fucking Joker all the time, Joker loves it. It feels great to him because that's his. That's you know what I mean. They can't be each other without each other.
Yeah, they're their yin and yang. They have to have each other. To exist.
Well,
So
I think Joker thinks that, but I don't think Batman does. I think
Batman does too.
Fucking Batman knows. If Batman didn't have Joker, Batman would be Bruce Wayne.
He'd have Bane. He'd
He
have
would be Bruce Wayne. He wouldn't have to be Batman.
Go ahead, Ben. Hot take on that. I'm saying
I don't think Batman cares. I mean, I think it gives him something to do.
So
I think
there-
Batman's a man of hobbies, and so like
What's up,
you
man?
know, because we've seen so many Batman mediums where like the Joker isn't there yet, or like Batman doesn't know who the Joker is, and he's still Batman. I think it's that extra challenge for him that he likes.
There's several times through the lore that he's had opportunity to kill him, right? And
doesn't.
several people have actually died and been hurt because he's refused to kill the Joker.
Yeah. He likes him. He has to have him.
He's gay for him.
Well, I don't know if they're homo.
I
for each
don't,
other,
I don't know about that. What comics are you reading, dude?
Who just did that? Marcos, wake up.
Well, no, ex Daredevil. I wanted to.
Oh, here he goes. Here goes. He's about to kill his ass.
I wanted to say hi, ex Daredevil, but I'm
man.
not on YouTube. It's just my texts.
We definitely got shout out to Ex Daredevil, bro. Ex Daredevil banger. What we got
Motu
going on?
King.
Oh yeah, let's watch fucking
Hey,
Scarecrow.
Ben,
Shit,
Daredevil
fuck.
has a Motu Master of the Universe Eternia
No way.
from the 80s. Yeah.
Does it still work?
It still works. He has the original tracks, but he got a replacement track so he wouldn't break the originals. And ever so often he turns it on and it goes through.
Hey, it's cool.
He posted this in toy groups. I think I've seen this.
Yeah, it's really cool, man.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
The only person I know that had an Eternia, and I didn't even know of Eternia until I saw him on Kaz channel. I was like, oh shit. Then I started looking on eBay, and apparently it's like 20 grand. It's fucking
Yeah, no, Eternia is,
It can be
and I mean, there's so
expensive,
many like breakable pieces to it. That's what makes it like super expensive. On top of just being hard to find.
Yeah, he's got a grail there. He loves it, man.
He has tons of them. He has the dinosaurs and all this other stuff from like the 80s.
Oh, so he has a big ass like He-Man collection.
Oh yeah. That's what he collects. The majority of his He-Man,
He's
Like-
the Motu
like
King.
95% He-Man.
Motu King.
Yeah.
No.
And then
I
Mark,
mean, I like He-Man too. Obviously, look behind me. I like He-Man, but
Yeah.
he really likes that's his jam.
Does
Like
he
I
get
collect
into
other
Bear
Hey
things.
man,
like
hey.
that?
I don't think he really likes He-Man like you made it sound just now, bro. Don't be a dick.
no, he does. He really.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Bull.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I thought
I'm
to
just
him.
fucking with Bull, dude.
Hey, don't listen to them, Dare. I know you really, really like it.
No, he really likes
Hey,
it. Likes
dude.
it, man.
Ben knows I like fucking Masters Universe a lot myself, dude. It's a line that fucking.
But do you really, really like it?
I
Oh my
really,
God.
really like. Hey, okay, let me describe
Like
how
how
much-
apparently Batman likes the Joker.
So if
You
I were
like
to,
it that much?
let me do my
funny,
impression
man.
of Bull. I really, really like He-Man.
Oh, Bullwinkle, you got to come back. Give me your best pack impression.
Banging. Banging. Boom. Bang. Boom. Hold on.
Hell yeah. Hell
Look at
yeah.
this right here. Boom. Look at them. Banging. Look at that.
Throw it on the floor. Throw it on the floor, bro.
Now,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
you didn't add my hell yeah?
Not yet. I will. Hey, next one I'll have time, man.
All right,
I'll
cool,
have time, bro. Oh, dude, that was great, dude. That was it. 1 hour, 55 or 56 minutes. I might have to go in and try to cut that out, dude. That was hilarious.
Bang, boom, bing, pop.
So basically what happens is Joker is trying to find Harley. He wants her. Joker's infatuated with Harley, right? He's got a strange thing with her. I guess we find out later that he's her weakness, so he wants to get rid of her.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to have an 80s retro party where he executes all of her crew.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
she surrenders herself if he'll release her crew, which he does, and they fight. And yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
That's happening right behind you. And go ahead. And they fight. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And basically, what the Joker wants is to throw her back into the pool of acid. It's going to reverse what originally was done to her.
Mhm.
So we all know that she was thrown into the pool.
She jumped in.
She thought in her mind the whole time that she was thrown in by the Joker, but when they entered her mind, they had found out there was a glitch, and she was the one that went ahead and jumped. It was her initiative. Yeah. So Joker wants her removed because that's his weakness. He says he only has one weakness, and that's her. But I would say Batman is his weakness too. Obviously, if the dude's over here hanging whatever, and you ain't killed him yet, you're keeping him around for fun. But so she decides, she's getting ready to be pushed in, and all of a sudden you see vines start growing around the vat, you know what I mean? Vat of acid.
Yeah.
So, and we can see, Poison Ivy's coming back, or some shit like that, right? Is Poison Ivy back? So earlier when she went to visit her grave, she was crying, and her tears had fallen on the flowers of Poison Ivy's grave, right? Or that grew when she died, right? Because she's of nature. I felt like it was kind of nature's way of being sad, and that was the way they kind of responded to her dying. So that's when we see the vines grow up, and Harley sees it. So she's like, no, I'll go ahead and do it on my own. Let me do it on my own. So she falls in. Poison Ivy comes back, and that's when the fucking they throw the fucking Joker in the motherfucker. Oh, wait,
But the Joker says, "What are those?" Oh shit!
Yeah, he did say, "Oh shit, shit."
So that kind of puts it in perspective in a villain category, like where she's at versus the Joker, where he's running shit, right? But then when he sees her, he's like, "Oh shit!"
He
need to be worried.
Yeah. Hey, Bullwinkle, I want what you're smoking, homie. Bullwinkle went on a platform right there.
Oh, so they're not to that yet, but yeah. That's when we see Harley Quinn come back.
What you smelling?
Oh, it's my mustache.
What you smelling?
Oh man.
I think I got my lips on. What are you smoking? What are you smoking, Bill?
Oh my god! Sorry, Pac. Sorry.
Dude, it's all right. It's good, man. So, yeah, that's when we see Poison Ivy come back and save Harley. And basically, what happens is they defeat Joker, but he self-destructs his tower, and that's when the tower self-destructing. That's when he sets off an earthquake that's huge. It destroys Gotham. Basically, just fucking tears it up. And you see, hold on a second. But at the end, you see Joker's hand come up.
Yeah,
and you can see it's not white no more.
Well, it was white and then it turned back, right? So Batman's somewhere in this,
and he takes his eye watch and he creates an earthquake.
Yeah, he fucking gets the last.
He's like, boop, 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 boop.
It is. He said, "I watch."
That's what he uses. An eye watch. You know, damn West Wade.
Hey, can I shout out Concrete Statues for? Do the benefits of your girl being a squirter outweigh the cons, like cleanup, using extra towels, so much laundry, etc.?
That's fucking dumb. That's fucking dumb.
If I could iterate on that, yeah, because I've seen some of them squirt scenes, Concrete Statues, and I would not want to be. I would say that it would not outweigh the benefit of squirt because it is a mess, bro, and it's like reverse cowboy, if I can say. No. Concrete Statues, what do you think? Do you think it's the benefit of that? I'm probably opposed to getting it drenched. That's like a hose fucking. A squirt.
Marcos, I don't really give a fuck. So I'm going to fucking. We're going to finish this up. Huh?
Vin's like, I'm not going to comment on that.
I was just reading this, like, clean up and using extra towels, so much laundry.
Yeah.
So she just like pissing and shitting all over the floor.
She's doing it daily, like multiple times a day.
Oh, okay. I would say like that's an issue. Then you might. Want
she needs to go talk to a sex therapist.
Yeah.
I happen to be a sex therapist.
Is this a human that you're talking
about?
Give your
card. Give your card.
Funny.
Give me a call. Concrete. Give me a call. Concrete.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, he knew that. That's why he was asking you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I have my third channel.
He knew that you were.
It's M3 squirting or not.
Man, okay, shut the fuck up. I'm right in the middle of some shit.
I'm doing the 1980s thing.
Yeah.
Hey, we cover everything on how to and if you can.
When I get embarrassed on this channel for now, I'm gonna do this.
Moisture. It's all about moisture.
No, when you get embarrassed, Bullwinkle, just do your impression of me. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, Concrete.
Somebody had back to what we're talking about. Somebody had said that Batman was secretly in love with Harley. I don't remember if it was the last show we did, but Batman's the one that saves both of them, and then he gets fucking plowed under by the freaking rubble.
Yeah, so he's got to come out of that rubble. It's been a week, and Robin's. Oh no, wait, did I ruin it? No,
that's season 2. That's the end of this episode. End of the season.
Okay,
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin comes in.
Favorite character.
I'm texting him. I can't find him. Yeah. But I like the fact that Joker is going to be out of it for a while. I hope they don't bring him. Like Ivy died for one episode. If they put Joker and he fell in the vat that changed him into fucking forgetting who he is, he's erased off the fucking. He's erased. There's no Joker now in his brain. But if they bring him back in an episode and be like, oh, never mind. I'm like, man, they need to give a whole season with him out of it and then bring a season back where he's like, okay, does he meet somebody? Does he see, does something trigger a fucking memory and then Joker comes back? Like, that's where I'm like, I'm okay with that later, but not next season. Like, I'm tired of Joker for a little bit. I'm glad he did his thing and was done.
Yeah. But does Harley need the Joker? She
No,
need him.
now she's got. I've watched the trailer for the second part coming up. I'm like, oh, perfect. Yeah, Joker doesn't need to be in.
Because I haven't watched the trailer yet for the second season.
That's where I'm at though. I stopped here and then I just watched the trailer. That's it.
So that'll bring us to our fucking topics. So we'll start with Ben first. Who are your favorite characters from season 1? And who are your least favorite characters?
Cyborgman. That's my favorite.
Is which?
Favorite.
Favorite character? Say it.
I really don't like the Riddler, but I just hate the Riddler. Period. So,
I didn't care for him either, ever.
he just sucks. Like
Yeah.
not even in this show, just as
Yeah.
a
Just
character.
normal.
As a person, I hate him.
Fuck the Riddler. Dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
I like Jim Carrey, but fuck the Riddler, Jim
yeah,
Carrey.
no, it's just.
I'm gonna tell you a Riddler, a fucking riddle. Yeah,
No,
I've never
no,
been
you're
a
not.
Riddler
So,
fan.
like,
Take
the
your
guy
question mark
that really
ass somewhere
did a
else.
Good job. As long as like I hate the character, like I know he did a good job playing the character. If I don't hate him, I'm like that wasn't the Riddler.
All right.
That could have been.
So,
Yeah.
did you like the Riddler in the new Batman movie, Ben?
Yeah, because he's fucking annoying. So
Okay.
I liked him. I thought he was a good Riddler. You know.
It's the only Riddler that I liked ever.
Yeah. No, it made sense. Well, besides the Harley Quinn show, like that Riddler makes sense in a realistic like setting.
Yeah.
Which is what that movie is. It's the most realistic setting for even more realistic than Christopher Nolan. It makes sense that he would be like the Zodiac killer, basically.
Yeah. Everybody says that. You're right.
Like he wouldn't be running around with a derby and like a leotard saying "riddle me this." Like he'd get punched in the face immediately. Right. Robert Pattinson Batman was like breaking guys' arms with no problem. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Cool.
So his favorite was Cyborgman. His least favorite was the busted ass Riddler.
Because he hates
Riddler. Because I hate the Riddler.
Busted ass. I love it.
Busted ass Riddler.
I agree. You know, he was my second least favorite. He was neck and neck with my first.
But Cyborgman, I have to ask you why Cyborgman?
He's just fun. Okay. I think like we've seen Clayface before. We know what Clayface can do. And of course, like every interpretation is different, but we just know the characters. Like this was a new character that I didn't know. And, you know, it's fun seeing new characters. And so that's probably why I liked it. Maybe we see a live action with Danny DeVito playing Cyborg.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I immediately start hating on that right away, bro.
I was thinking you might like Cyborg.
I like George Costanza playing him. George Costanza's good.
Yeah.
You had like a fun grandpa that hung around in a wheelchair or anything, and no resemblance to anybody in your family that you like Cyborgman.
Yeah.
That can transform into a car.
He just reminds me of that random guy at Walmart that you help get peanut butter off the shelf, and then he goes into war stories about it. And you're like,
the greeter. He's the greeter.
Bro.
Welcome to Costco. Welcome to Costco.
Damn.
We love you. Welcome to Costco. We love you.
He's the guy that checks my receipt that makes sure I didn't scan a flat screen TV as some bananas.
Come on, bro.
in California.
buddy.
Motherfucking LG bananas. That's a thing now. It's a Vizio bananas. It's a thing now.
Roku bananas. I'm a fan of bananas. Yeah.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Bull. Your favorite character from season 1 and your least favorite character, and fucking tell us why.
My favorite characters are Clayface, King Shark, and Poison Ivy. Clayface, I just love Clayface, man. Like his one-liners, his acting skills, just the way he is the whole time. I'm just so drawn to hearing him talk every time. King Shark, I love King Shark. If I was to say, out of all the one-liners, I think everything he says is a one-liner quote. Everything he says is perfect. You know, and of course, Poison Ivy. Like I didn't really care anything about Poison Ivy before I started watching this series, and now I like Poison Ivy as a character. Like I want more Poison Ivy. Like I really like her character, and of course Harley Quinn. You know, the show's about Harley. My least favorite is Robin. I just can't stand Robin. I don't even know why. I just want to punch him in the face. Like I want to fight Robin.
Kids are gross. Yeah. Hey, I know. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Hey, fucking, but I'm so sorry.
So before we go, Mark Cosplay is kind of weighing in here. He says the Riddler is a fantastic narcissist, egocentric, who suffers from megalomania crossed with a severe obsessive compulsions. Damn, I'm gonna take a breath after reading all that, bro. And what's up to Billy Bob
Hey,
Bitcoin?
can we put Mark Cosplay's last comment into a acronym? TRIAF TRIF. No, nope, can't. TRIF.
No.
Sorry.
I think you're reaching. So, so your least favorite character was what, Bull?
Robin.
Robin. Nobody else, just motherfucking Robin irritated the fuck out of you.
I just wanted to punch him in the face.
Okay,
I just wanted
punch
to
his ass in the face.
I just
bro.
wanted to fight him. I wanted to fight him.
So
he wanted to. He made me want to be a fucking villain so I could fight him.
Yeah.
And I'm a good guy.
So okay, for the people disliked so far, Ben says Riddler, Bull says motherfucking Robin. All right, M3, your favorite from season 1 and your least favorite.
All right, so I got them written down right here.
Is your favorite a squirter?
Well, it is now. But
I mean, really. But all honesty, Marcos, who doesn't fucking like a squirter? It's just a fucking given. I mean, come on, fuck,
it's
kill me, bro. Go ahead, Marcos.
Okay, I'm gonna go from 5 to number 1. Gordon, this motherfucker flips he's like done with life. He's chill. He's got his cup of fucking probably whiskey, but we don't know. We think it's coffee. It's not. And he's just flipping the bat signal on and off and on and just hoping for Batman to fucking give him some sense of friendship. He's like,
please be my best friend.
You know, I love Gordon for that. I think he's a badass. And he's like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you with bullets. Pop, 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 pop. You know, like, what the fuck, dude? I love so Gordon. And then number 2 is the Arm, the banter that the Arm had. And he's just like, hey, I just want to be your friend too. You're a good cop, Gordon. God dang, I love that. Number 3 is Bane.
I like Bane too.
Bane, and then number 2 is an Ivy, just because she's fucking cute and she's got a good personality and she's trying to help Harley Quinn out. Number 1 is Harley Quinn because that's why the show came out, because of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's why I said Harley. Yeah.
I can't pull away. And somebody might say, "Oh, you're biased to Harley Quinn." Yes, I am. Yeah. Mark Cosplay sent me a picture of a Golden Goddess DC SDCC Harley Quinn today, and I had to get it. I was like, "Thank you for sharing that with me, man." Boom, immediate Harley Quinn fan. But anyway, and then my least favorites, none. There's nobody that I don't like. Nobody.
So you like Robin?
I don't mind Robin because he's Batman's son, and he's like, I just don't not like anybody. Not yet. Give it some time. I might have I might have somebody that I don't like, but right now, everybody's fucking hitting every note, and I think it's cool. That's all I got.
Oh, all right. So Mark Cosplay says, hey, in chat, come on, answer the question, chat. So the question is, who is your favorite characters from season 1 and who is your least favorite characters? Mark Cosplay says, favorite, Batman, Joker, Harley, Ivy, Kite Man, Clayface, least favorite, Riddler. So we got 2 with Riddler. Mark Cosplay on Riddler.
Respect.
And Ben on Riddler.
Respect.
Well, I think Billy Bob Bitcoin doesn't like Robin either.
I would say that.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
Robin is a fuck boy,
Bia.
not a superhero. I'm sorry.
He's a Bia.
So, who is my favorite characters from season 1? I'm gonna have to go with number 5 with Mark. Man, this is hard. There's so many freaking good fucking characters. So I'm just gonna go right off the rip, dude. Bam! Fucking Clayface, bro.
Okay.
I have to love Clayface because whenever I see somebody I know in a character, and I just always see Gushin. Gushin's our brother, bro. Gushin's our brother, man. And every time I see Claire, I'm like, this motherfucker, dude. So Clayface, I really fucking like motherfucking Kite Man, dude. He's so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
He gets fucking Poison Ivy, one of the bangingest chicks on this fucking show, bro, and he nails it.
Slater.
People, she's asked, what do you see in this guy? And she's just like almost embarrassed, but she's like, I feel you, Poison Ivy. He's cool. He's dumb, but he's fucking cool, man.
She loves his kite.
And that ass.
That ass. So Clayface, Kite Man. I do enjoy fucking, and I'm gonna sum it all up with probably Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. Like I said, they really put Poison Ivy on the map for me. Yeah, I saw her in TAS. Yeah, I've seen her in some random comics, but every episode goes by, I'm like, man, I just kind of feel like, man, just like her more and more. And my least favorite motherfucker, I don't know if I have anybody that comes on that I'm like, So I guess it's like a take it or leave it kind of guy. If I had to choose one, it would be a toss-up between Two-Face and Riddler. They're not bad, right? Riddler's the dumbest fucking supervillain ever. I would agree with that. Like, I have a fucking riddle for you, you motherfuckers. Fucking figure this out. Fuck you, man. Who gives a fuck?
He did the Riddler in main voice.
I know, right? Hey, you're in season 2 behind you, bro.
Oh, I know, bro. So it just started fucking playing.
Oh, there's Mr. Freeze.
But I'll block it up mostly. So there we go. It's all right, man. Man, but there's so many good characters. I'm having to dig to the bottom of the barrel to say who I don't like. And the Riddlers, when the recent Batman movie came out and they did the Riddler, I'm like, man, thank you. That's the only Riddler I've ever liked. Even though he was a crybaby, right? He was a crybaby. But I don't feel like that he's
like
really
a Unabomber.
Yeah.
Exactly what it's like.
Yeah, like this person's actually out of their fucking mind.
Yeah. That's what made it good. Like he could be real to do some fucked up shit, right? That's what made it good.
Let's see. Mark Cosplay says, but I don't dislike anyone. And that's what I'm saying. I had to dig to the bottom of the barrel.
Fuck Robin.
You know what? When Robin came in, I think the first time we seen him is when he was trying to be the nemesis for Harley.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
he whipped his ass quick.
I'm like, look at this little motherfucker. He's kind of funny. So I didn't feel the hate with him like you did, and that's fine, bro. But I just like, man, it's kind of funny, you know. So fuck it. So we're gonna go on the next topic, and it's do you think they hold up against other well done versions of these DC characters done in the past? So basically, what I mean is DC has a long lineage, right? Comics, TV, media, characters. Do you think that they have done the characters and the lore representation well? Go ahead, Marcos.
I left this one completely blank on purpose, and my answer to that was
sure.
Yeah, like sure. I didn't watch Nightwing when Harley fucked Nightwing. That one I didn't watch any of the I watched some of the Batman animated. I actually watched.
I watched that too.
The Batman animated, and I in like the cartoon or the Injustice 2 on PlayStation and shit, or Xbox 360, whatever it is. I compiled all my memories for everything into, and yeah, I think why not? This is its own thing. It looks really good. I had no problem with it. I have nothing really to compare it to except for like little blurts on YouTube and shit. So I'm good with it. I think they did good.
All right, before Bull goes, Mark Cosplay, and this is actually fucking cool. I watched the series after having surgery, and it just made me forget about the pain post-surgery, and it was hard not to laugh. So
yeah, that's cool.
He's the only guy I know that had a larger penis put onto him. Mark Cosplay.
That surgery is called addictomy.
Addictomy. Shout out Mark. He's like, yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
addictomy.
Hey, right. And the surgery went well according to what he's telling us and shit, man. Don't look at those pictures, man. It's like a cucumber coming out of the fucking.
Hey, when it comes to Mark Cosplay having an addictomy surgery, don't be sleeping on it and don't be tripping on it either.
Don't do it.
Go ahead, Bull.
All right, so repeat the question. What was the question?
Do you think these characters hold up in the DC universe? Basically,
For the most part, yeah. I really enjoyed Bane. I think Bane was spot on. I just love the Bane character. I didn't mention him in my favorites, but really dug him. I think Harley was perfect. I think that the Joker was good, for the time that he was in there. So yeah, I think, I haven't really watched a lot of the past things. Like I've watched some of the cartoons back in the day, watched the movies, of course. I think Poison Ivy, I think the rendition of Poison Ivy in this series is probably the best that I've seen. The Batman was Batman. The Joker was Joker. So I think they did a good job. I really like Bane. I like Clayface. Yeah. King Shark was cool as shit. So yeah, I think they did a good enough job for me to watch 13 episodes and willing to watch the season 2.
Yeah, true that.
No.
Up to you, Ben. Did they reel you in even though the Joker was not Mark Hamill, et cetera, et cetera?
Man, I don't give a shit about Mark Hamill. He plays the same voice in like every fucking thing he's in. Have you ever seen Spider-Man animated series?
Are you talking about the one in the 80s?
The one in the 90s.
I think I didn't start in the late 80s and move into the 90s. Continue. Okay, I'm wrong with that. No, negative.
Oh, okay. Mark Hamill's also in that, and he plays the Hobgoblin. And
the Hobgoblin. Yeah, that's
just
right.
the Joker. It's literally the Joker. And I mean, that's how He-Man was whenever he played Skeletor. I was like, oh, it's pretty much just the Joker.
It
was.
Yeah. Anyways, no, I think I can't really compare any of the actors or actresses to past roles besides Harley Quinn, because each one of the characters, especially like the sidekicks and the background characters, they're just there to pay homage to past like actors and actresses. Like Bane's obviously supposed to be Tom Hardy.
Oh, definitely.
Stuff like that. So you can't really compare them because it's almost like a parody of that character.
Yeah.
But no, Harley, I think she's done the best job playing Harley so far, especially with like a modern take, even like versus Margot Robbie and stuff like that. Just the way the character is portrayed, like I would say it's the best version. I think,
even though she sounds like Meg Griffin sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like it's kind of interesting because like you watch this cartoon and I think it's a more realistic portrayal of Harley Quinn as a person than like the actual live action movie.
Yeah.
Does anybody think that they okay, so we know that Bane is a hardcore reference to Tom Hardy. Yeah. That particular reference. When you see this Harley, I prefer her in this as opposed to the TAS version with her clown outfit, right?
Are you
like Margaret Robbie did the kind of...
Yeah, I like the Suicide Squad version of her.
Right. Like so I think they're playing upon that, and I'm like, that's the Harley I want to see going forward. Like
that's
the TAS,
the TAS Bat versus Club.
Yeah, the TAS has a great corner, great box and lore, but I liked what they're heading with this.
Well, it's almost like they break it up into two characters, like the TAS version as her while she's brainwashed with Joker. And then you could see this as her own person, not a sidekick. She's her own thing.
That's why I really like seeing her without the Joker, trying to break those chains with him. Yeah. You know what I mean? She's not just some stupid like Robin sidekick. You know what I mean? She's not getting lost in the Joker Robin. Shadow.
Dude, he really doesn't like Robin. Is it just? Do you just?
I think it's Robin in general. I just want to fight him. I think I'd win.
Okay. I was gonna say there's like 4 of them. Do you hate all of
them? Bull. Watch it's on HBO Max too. Watch the series Titans. Yeah. You'll like that fucking Robin.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Is that the same Titans from the Teen Titans or no?
It's not the same, bro.
Okay, it's not. Okay, all right. I've seen Teen Titans. That Robin's not bad on Teen Titans.
Well, it follows like the same characters. Like it's like Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg's in there, Starfire.
Okay,
but it's like them when they're older. That's why they
Okay.
don't call it Teen Titans. They just call it Titans.
Okay, so it's the same character. All right, cool. I might check it out then. 'Cause
I'm
I like
sorry.
Teen Titans.
It's them when they're older, but dude, you're gonna have a reaction on that show.
Okay.
It's cool.
This is the cartoon version with more comedy, but when you watch Titans, you're gonna be like, oh fuck. This is what I've been waiting for. This is real life. This is how fucking people would talk. There's fucking blood, gore. There's fucking superheroes being like, fuck you, man. It's fucking good, dude.
I might check it out.
If you want to, like, that's what I'm about. I'm older. I don't want to see kiddie shit, bro. I want to see shit that I like. So you got Titans over here, which is real life mature shit. And then you got Harley over here. That's a cartoon with comedy, but fucking shit that makes you go like, damn, that's fucking dark, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
And they got some cool like villains and stuff in it. Like Trigun shows up, like Deathstroke's in it, you know.
Oh, Deathstroke.
Deathstroke's one of my favorite villains of all time, bro.
Yeah. So like they have, you know, it's not like they put a bunch of schlocky like characters you never heard of for the most part. Like they do put, and even Batman's in there eventually.
Okay.
That's
The lore's on point.
Yeah.
It's on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch it. You're gonna be hooked on it too. I guarantee you'll be like, it's good, bro. So Mark Cosplay says, if McFarlane decided to only make 4 figures of this series, what 4 figures should be a must for you collectors?
Is that
for your collection?
Build a figure? Do we get
yeah. Let's do that. All 4 build to build a figure. That's good. Let's do that.
So Mark Cosplay, we're modifying your question. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, he wants us to pick 4. That's fine, but if I relate to something and I like it, I'm going to try to fucking go heels up, bro. Give me every fucking main person in this motherfucker. Give me 50 fucking figures from this line. Fuck it. So
if McFarlane made it, it would be 4 Batmans, and it would be a build-a-figure Batman.
Yeah, that's correct.
Who wants
and I would buy all of them.
You'd buy all of them.
Who wants to go first? Well, we'll let M3 go first, seeing how he kind of had a little siesta over there. So Mark Cosplay asked a question. If McFarlane decided to only make 4 figures of this series, what 4 figures should be a must for your collection? And Ben and Bull added a twist to this.
Okay, so Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Bane, and Gordon. And the arm.
And the
Who's
arm
your
would
build
be
a
the
figure?
Build-A-Figure?
Build a figure to be
It's got to be Bane.
well, no, Bane would be okay. Maybe we got build a figure by McFarlane already. Bane, build a figure by would be fucking Cyborgman.
That would be a good one.
Fuck yeah, you get his arm
in his car form.
Yeah, whatever form. Yeah,
God.
that was the second rendition of, but those pieces, and yeah, hell yeah, Cyborgman for a build a figure.
All right, so Ben, hit answer the question, bro.
Dude, I was about to say, so you get 4 figures, and so you'd have like Harley, Poison Ivy, Cyborgman, and then I guess I would put Clayface in there because technically you could probably squeeze in that like King Shark that came into the Suicide Squad wave. You could like finagle that in there and just make it part of the crew. But for the Build-A-Figure pieces, just have alternative pieces of Cyborgman. Like, you know, like a laser arm or like a cannon that comes out of the wheelchair or something like that. It could just be more pieces to him.
Accessories too.
Yes, yeah.
That's cool.
I'm going to say if McFarlane actually did this, it would be Harley, Joker, Batman, because this is the way he would think.
Who do you want? Not saying what do you think
Okay,
McFarlane,
all right.
who
Who
do
do
you
I
want?
want? Of course, Harley, Clayface, King Shark, Joker, and I want the Build-A-Figure to be one of the trees.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or Mark possibly said Frank, maybe a Frank.
Or Frank. You know, Frank would be good.
Okay,
You
so
know,
the
One
build
of the trees would be cool.
the build a figure to be a tree, but he's got to have some sort of something he eats, bro. There's got to be some.
Well, you know,
sort
King Shark came with
Psycho.
those.
He would eat Psycho. He'd be picking Psycho up because he's a small figure.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
I was gonna say McFarlane came out with that King Shark, and he comes with like a severed arm and leg. those could just be some accessories they're throwing in the package, like it's an arm and a leg.
Yeah. So McFarlane is one to kind of change the dynamic a little bit, and I would want McFarlane to go, okay, we're going to duplicate what's on screen and put it onto the toy. We're not going to change it and make our own rendition of, because they do that a little bit, right? Like who's Superwoman, who's Ultraman, who's Starro, right?
That's the crime syndicate, dude.
Okay, so you know that, but I don't know that. All I want McFarlane to do is see this cartoon and be like, we're going to make that Harley Quinn, and we're going to make this fucking Poison Ivy. And, you know what I mean? Like, don't change it. That's what I would want. That's what I would want. Yeah. Go ahead, Pac.
So fuck 4 figures, dude. I want way more than 4 figures.
He wants a 5-figure wave. He wants wave.
Buy the first wave so that there's a second wave.
All right. And they have to be animated. Don't give me no fucking. We're gonna make them realistic looking. They gotta look just like the fucking
straight off jumping off the cartoon.
Yeah, motherfucking tune accurate to
I agree.
Fucking T. All right, so first one is gonna have to be. It has to be Harley.
Gushy.
We got Gushin's here, dude. We've been talking about you all night, bro. What up, Gushin? Harley. Kite Man's got to be fucking done straight up.
Kite Man, dude.
Kite Man would be a good bath. He would be a good Build-A-Figure with his big kite and shit. Hey, that'd be like behind one of them.
The tidy whities, all the accessories, dude. When he's coming,
dude, yes. He's like, hell yeah. He's like, gotta have it. So, Mark cosplay fucking wins with Frank. Because I messaged some people right off the bat when I started watching this, and I told Marcos, Frank is the fucking shit, dude. I love fucking Frank.
You said the balls. He's the balls.
He's the balls, dude. Hey, little pigs, get in there. Get in all the balls. Scott. Frank has got to be the Build-A-Figure. So for my other two,
that would be. I forgot about him.
I gotta have Poison Ivy. For the fourth has got to be Clayface, bro. Just
Clayface, yeah.
So I got Harley Quinn, Kite Man, Poison Ivy, Clayface, and Build-A-Figure Frank. Sorry, man.
Frank.
Mark Cosplay killed it.
So, I agree. Frank should be the Build-A-Figure. Frank's the Build-A-Figure.
Hey, Mark,
Marlon, if you're listening, Toddy Mac, Frank.
Mark, send me some pictures. Send me some pictures of the animated Batman that you're talking about with that McFarlane did, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do look just like him, and I actually got the cartoon Justice League Green Lantern the other day.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. It looks just like John Stewart from the cartoon.
But the bad thing about the McFarlane figures is they don't stand where the fuck.
That's what the stands are for.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, my motherfucking figure needs to stand on his own, bro.
I know, but I've had that problem with like pretty much every single one of my figures recently. Like my GI Joes can't stand worth a shit either.
There's
John Stewart. Do you have the original Superpowers Hal Jordan?
No, I don't have any of the originals. I didn't actually collect those back in the day.
Oh,
those weren't part of my repertoire of toys.
Yeah, that's the Batman. That one I think went up for pre-order or is up for pre-order now. But it's like
Marcos, I think he's talking about the McFarlane. Like the first wave was like Batman, the animated series Batman.
This is McFarlane right here.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Just look him up on eBay, whatever. McFarlane Batman. Yeah.
I've never seen that one. I've got Harley Quinn and the animated and
that Batman was from the first wave McFarlane did when he took it over from Mattel.
No, this one's brand new. The one he just brought up, it comes.
That's the gold label version, but it's the same buck as the first one he did.
Okay, hold on a second. Ben, tell us about this shit. What did he do with this shit?
Well, I didn't know it was the same body, but apparently Bullwinkle said, it is the same body as that first animated series one.
So what's the point of coming out with again? Why you hitting me
with the diorama, and the diorama lights up. And that figure came out some time ago, so now that figure's like, I think it's like $50-$60 if you try to go back and get it on eBay. So it's basically like a re-release, and you could get it for actually a decent price.
So it'll go, the price will shoot straight down when they do that.
Yeah, he did the Superman, the Hal Jordan, and he did that one.
Yes, and
The Batman
Cyborg,
one.
and Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Yes.
Yeah, I have the Cyborg. He did do that, but that was like a couple waves later.
Yeah,
I prefer my cartoon animated superheroes to be small. I don't like them in 7-inch. They either need to be 3 3/4 or they need to be a 6-inch. That's it.
I like those ones Mattel did like years ago, the Justice League Unlimited, and they're like that big. They're about like superpowers big. And
Like,
I have a bunch of Batman Kenner stuff that's like that size, and like that's awesome for like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Let me see.
Oh, you know what would be awesome? Hold on. What if they did the Harley Quinn figures in like the Kenner Batman animated style? So they're only like 5 points of articulation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Give me a great
Wait a minute.
hardback.
What did you just say?
Bubble.
What up, Corey Mary?
Hey,
Quiver Viper in the house, bro. We were
Viper.
talking about you earlier, bro. Good stuff.
So he's basically doing the superpowers line right now, like a revival of the superpowers. What if he Kenner made the Batman animated series figures way back in the 90s? What if he just continued that, but with like the Harley Quinn cartoon? And
okay, so what kind of articulation size we talking about?
points of articulation, super simple. 5 points of articulation. Comes with a couple accessories.
If they look just identical to the show I'm in, even if they got the limited articulation, I'm like, I got to get them, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't cost me
I keep it on
$20.
card back if it was in a bubble. It definitely keep it on card back.
And they'd probably be like $10. So realistically, like you could buy one and open one up, and it wouldn't like break the bank.
Here's my thing. Whatever anybody does, the face sculpt has. Even if you're gonna do a 5-point articulation figure, please put $25 extra into the face. Make it look legit. I hate if you're going to get a 5-point articulated figure, more than likely you're getting something that looks kind of 5-point articulated in the face. They're just like, there's no, you know what I mean? The face does it all for me. If I'm looking at hella shit on eBay and there's some shit that people say is expensive, but the face doesn't look right, it does it for me. So just put out a little, maybe $3 more in that fucking face sculpt to make it just look a little bit prettier. And I'll take a fucking solid statue. I don't need articulation. It's going to be right there anyway. But Bull said the card issue and have these things $10 a piece, fucking in card. Yeah, it's a collector's item. I get it. I would appreciate that.
But at that point, like he could make it for kids. Like, oh shit, now I see the problem. That show's not for kids, and they'd be like on the kid aisle. Fuck.
There you go.
Didn't even think about
what I want, and it's dead. I would love them to be in 6-inch scale with highly articulated, but fucking 6-inch is fucking dead. Nobody wants to fucking do them. Like, fuck always doing everything in 7-inch, man.
It's the way of the future, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, for McFarlane, he's doing anything that's highly articulated is in 7-inch scale.
Well, think about it.
A lot of people were upset about that when he took it over from Mattel because they wanted that line to continue at that same scale to fit, and he went up another inch.
So, Ben, you've talked about before. The sculpts are great. The bucks are great. The sculpting is great, but them being 7 inches, he can't do detail on them. If they could be 6 inches, maybe we could get a little more detail on those motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, it's hard to because people say there's no paint on these figures. And you were talking about the 6-inch figures last time. Like, I used to buy those Mattel 6-inch figures whenever they came out, and there's no fucking paint on those figures. Like, there's like a Superman decal, and his face is painted, and that's like literally it. Like, it's blue plastic.
Yeah, it's molded in that plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think people look at that 6-inch stuff and they're like, man, that looks so good back in the day. Why can't they like make it like that now? It really doesn't. It's starting to, time goes on and they don't look as good as they were. I kind of wish they would do 6-inch back when they first started coming out, but I don't know. I collect a lot of NECA and just different lines like Diamond Select and stuff like that. And most of that stuff's 7 inches.
It's bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cobra, can I give a shout out to Cobra Viper real quick? Hey, Cobra Viper, after watching hundreds of your fucking Instagram videos, your baby girl is always with you. She's always behind you. She's always listening to you. She's always fucking right there. And my kids were always right there with me, bro. So every time that I see a video and you got your baby girl right behind you, she's gonna listen to everything you say, and that little girl's gonna be a badass fucking little girl, dude. Ain't nobody gonna talk shit to her. Ain't nobody gonna tell her fucking their opinion, and she can be like nothing. Hey, you got something really strong with your baby, bro, and I think that's fucking super cool, man.
That is
I was
cool.
thinking about that today when I saw your latest video when you was eating that muffin, and she wasn't complaining, she wasn't crying. She wanted a bite of that muffin, but she was staring at it, but she didn't go, "Give me, daddy." She knows my daddy's talking shit right now. I ain't fucking gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna wait. He's gonna give me a bite of that muffin. Bro, I it's fucking kudos to you, Mark. Or excuse me, Corey, man. You're fucking sick, bro. But that brought a lot of shit fucking to heart, man. That's cool. But shout out, Viper.
He says 5 points, no thanks. I need at least 14 points. I would like a little bit more, like Ben said. You can't market it to kids because then they'd be like, "What's this?"
I'm not sure what he's talking about. He loves Super 7 reaction figures.
Oh my God!
He
Hey,
loves those.
Cobra Viper, your next video can be about Bull.
Hey, he knows I'm kidding with him, by the way. He knows.
So I'm guessing
I've
you
known
didn't
him for a
like the
while.
G.I. Joe. You didn't like the direction they went with G.I. Joe for 3 3/4 inch.
Nobody likes those reaction figures. They're way overpriced, and they're only 5 POA, and nobody.
They're trying to fucking put nostalgia in your vein and sell you on card art.
Yeah,
I like when Super 7 did stuff like when it was unreleased toys, like they did the Aliens line, and you were like, "Oh, these are figures that were supposed to come out, but they never came out," and they did that. But I don't like them like making this shit that they could make a fully articulated figure. Like a G.I. Joe should never look like that. That was a Burger King toy.
Yeah. So if I had my choice, it'd be 3 3/4, and they'd be articulated, and I could get vehicles if I needed to, right? Because everything goes in the scale. When everything's 7 inches, you're getting vehicles only. I mean, you're getting figures only, and it's fucking done. I love old toys, man. It's the older I get, the more I love old toys, and I distance myself a little bit from new stuff. It's just kind of the way it is, man. The closer I get to the grave, the more I like the shit when I first came out of the freaking womb. So there you go. Don't know. But we're going to wrap this up. Let's see. I'm going to do that. So we're going to go around where this is going to be our last topic, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. What would you prefer to see different, or are you happy with the direction of season 1?
I don't want to see anything different. I think everything's fine. I'm just on the I'm just on the sleigh watching it. I have no problem with this show at all. It didn't. King Shark said, because I'm always like, by nature, with everything in the world that's going on, you're always looking for these shows that be like, how woke is that? For some reason, that's in my head, but I don't dwell on it. This show did a little tiny bit of woke when like they say certain things, like King Shark said, like when Clayface was turned into King Shark, he's like, "I'll take this job, fucking look, watch this shit. I'm got rows of teeth and fucking my shit. I'm a shark. I'm going to fuck it up." And King Shark's like, "Man, that's all kinds of fucking offensive right there." But it didn't bother me because that's all they did with it. They didn't carry on. According to some other people telling me that, like, okay, there might be some girl-on-girl action coming up. That's fine. It depends on how they do it, so I'm going to watch. I hope I don't get disappointed, but it really doesn't bother me anyway because that's like whatever. But I've not been disappointed with the whole season 1 at all. So they don't need to do anything different for me. They're good.
All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I was kind of worried about like any kind of wokeness, but like, there's some of that in the show, but it's played off as jokes. Like, it's not serious.
Right.
Not serious. Like, you know, Clayface will say something about it and stuff like that, and clearly, like, it's almost making fun of that kind of thing because, you know, it's a cartoon. It's ridiculous, anyways. So I think everything was pretty balanced. I wouldn't change anything. Like, they did this. amongst everything coming out now and the way stuff is, like, this is genuine. And so, like, I wouldn't change anything. I don't know how to write a show anyways, so I wouldn't know how to change it if I could.
Bull.
The only thing I can say is I'm just glad that Poison Ivy's not dead, because I would not watch season effing 2. Fucking 2. I would not watch it.
Yes, you would.
You would.
Yes, you would.
I'd be pissed though.
Me too. Me too.
But really, the only thing I'd change, I mentioned it earlier,
is Robin.
The Justice League being summoned to that exile to a book by some chick that does fairy tales. I disagree with that. I always will disagree with that. You're talking about Earth's mightiest heroes in this universe, and a girl that does fairy tales, just put them in a book and they're gone forever. That's the only part I disagree with.
Okay.
Besides that, the season 1 was great, man. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I think one of the best parts for season 1 is when Kite Man did his thing. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
Get it, Kite Man.
Hey,
Kite Man pulls off the move of the season by getting
the lawnmower, bro. The lawnmower.
I wouldn't change anything. And what you're talking about, like small woke parts or just stuff. When Poison Ivy shoots the school teacher that Ben's talking about, and she's like, obviously I support background checks, and I don't remember what else she says after shooting people. I'm like, that's just fucking funny. You know what I mean?
Hey, I forgot about one of the quotes Poison Ivy does when they're like, oh, she's good. There's no plants around. She's like, I still have 2 hands and the damn Second Amendment. And she shoots those dudes in the head.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool quote, man, from her.
Obviously, I support background.
That's like the reverse woke. That's the reverse woke.
I wouldn't change anything at all. I enjoyed it. Strange, weird things are good with me. So I know Bull's not happy with the Justice League putting there, but for me, I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like nobody would do that to them before. So now it's kind of like, this is, I don't know. It's just kind of fucking no holds barred. You maybe not know what's going to fucking happen. The most B-list characters that you would think of in the crew are fucking funny. They got the best lines that do shit like Dr. Psycho when you first saw him fighting with Wonder Woman. You're like, who's this dick? You know what I mean? And you end up being like, dude, he's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, you like him. You didn't. Yeah, you like him.
Yeah. So shout out to the people. Shout out to HBO Max. Shout out to the owners of DC still. Yeah. Everybody that was involved of producing this, making this. I know season 1 was created in 2019, and they just came out with season 3 not long ago. Shout out to everybody that made this. This is the kind of shit I'm looking for as I'm in my late 40s. I don't need no fucking kiddie shit anymore, bro.
I agree.
Give me some shit that's for me.
Yeah.
So
give me some blood. Give me some F-bombs.
Could say that this director from or HBO Max could have done the fucking He-Man line pretty good.
Dude, do you think the hardcore Masters of the Universe fan base, okay, the diehards that gotta have He-Man like he's always been, do you think they would shit their fucking? Do you think they would shit a chicken if Masters of the Universe was done in this style?
I think they would love it.
I would love it, but I think the tradition
only from He-Man's perspective. From Skeletor, it would be amazing, but from He-Man, I think they would if he would drop some F-bombs.
Oh man, I would love it, but I think
I know what you mean. Yeah, if the bad guys were shitty because they're bad guys, it would be good. And also, if you saw like He-Man and his crew kind of portrayed the way the Justice League is portrayed, like they're still like goody two shoes, like all right guys, like that would make a lot of sense, and I think people would like it.
Yeah.
But do you know how Aquaman made like some kind of going down deep or some kind of sexual reference?
Yeah, but Aquaman's weird.
Yeah,
no one likes him anyways.
He talks to fish.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see Transformers done with something like this. Like, stop bullshitting with Transformers.
Don't baby it up.
Stop with your fucking bullshit. Give something for the. We started the shit, fucking Hasbro. We're the ones that bought your shit back in the motherfucking 84s and shit. Fucking give us something. Give us something. We're tired of your fucking put CGI in the fucking toy exactly the way it fucking is on the show. Your weak ass fucking storylines. Give us some shit like this, man.
Transformers Prime was not a weak storyline. It was gorgeous.
That was great. That dude, that was 10 years ago. Longer than that. Longer than 10
You
years
didn't
ago.
like the Netflix stuff?
What was the Netflix Transformers?
I didn't watch it.
I only saw Transformers Prime.
Probably should have.
I need some realistic
Siege?
shit, man.
Was it Siege on Netflix? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, Viper, I can't call you Corey Mary, man. It's Viper. Viper said it. You got to call it out back.
Fuck. Got what? This? Hey, hold on a second. We will. Okay, we're gonna start with everybody. Like that.
I did pick this
dude,
up.
That thing doesn't even weigh a fucking pound, bro.
We're talking about this?
Yes, when you take
It
it
is
out,
really light, man. Like it's.
it weighs
Is there a
under
toy
a
in there?
fucking
Did
pound.
someone return socks in it? You should
Yeah,
open
Like,
it.
I don't even know what's in here. What is it?
Who is it?
This
Oh my
isn't.
God,
This isn't
dude.
Blisswing. This is Bumblebee.
Man, like, I'm not even talking about toys. I'm talking about give me some media. Give me some new media. Give me some shit like this where it's
Man,
real
that's
and the
fish.
fucking and the bots are assholes and they're fucking real life fuck. Like I said, I want to see Blaster pushing a pencil all day and him and Soundwave are neighbors and they fight or they fucking beef with each other or fucking.
Hey, and low key, Soundwave is banging fucking Blaster's wife, but they have no fucking clue.
Dude, and
Oh yes, get it.
exactly. So let's see. We're gonna run for this and we're gonna get out of here. Let's see. He says, I like cartoons with heavy story plots and adult nature, says Galvatronics.
Gushing.
Yeah. So that's the guy we've been talking about, Ben and Bull. Like Gushing's our boy. He's our brother. He likes to sing things. So he is Clayface in real life.
So he just said, I like cartoons with heavy Oh, you triggered. I can't read. I tried gushing. I tried to sing it, bro.
You're like, I like cartoons with heavy story points and adult nature. He's just singing some stupid shit.
Yes, Mark. That's
In free bull bend.
it's Blitzwing, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
When
to
you've been
open it.
collecting this shit, Bull, for so many decades, you are. They're giving us the same thing over and over. It's time
I
for something
agree.
different.
I agree.
But there's some people that have been collecting as long and they're fine with it. You're good over there. Just not me, man.
Yeah, Pack is 4 decades in. I'm only 1.5 decades in.
Into collecting?
Yeah, because we've talked about this many times, but Pack never stopped. He just kept from the time he.
I did. Like in '86, I was out, and then I started again in '98.
I stopped too for a while.
Okay.
But I've been doing this. I've been collecting since '98, so that's a long fucking time.
I was
I've been actively like going out and buying stuff since '98.
okay.
How many fucking like Optimus Primes do you think you've bought over the years?
Right. So that's a really good. I mean, you stop at 10. If you buy 11 Optimus Primes, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Get 10 and be done with it, right? And then if you're going to get the next one that comes out, trade off 3 of the first.
Sell one.
Right.
That's what you have to do with Spider-Man figures, but like every
Or you're a
single
hoarder. You got to be a hoarder by then.
Hey, but hoarders are messy. There's hoarders that are
That is true.
get up for being hoarders, dude. Everything's
They're
like,
messy.
we're
Even though they think they're organized, they're still messy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like Backpack's like, I'm a hoarder.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it level with you, and nobody wants to hear this. We're all hoarders. There's different levels of hoarders. There's the hoarder that you can't walk through their house, right? There's shit everywhere. And then there's the nice hoarder, like on Talladega Nights when Ricky Bobby's like, "Hey, I'm gonna sell crack, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna be nice about it. Hey, you want some crack?" So we're nice hoarders. We got room, but we're still hoarding shit, bro.
Yeah. 100%. I've been collecting since 2010. That was my first eBay purchase of G1 Optimus Prime.
How much was it?
$80.
God.
No
Complete.
box. No box. It was
80. Oh no, but loose.
loose. G1, but I got his fists. That was it. Fist, no chrome damage because I really selected through which option.
G1. Okay.
G1.
I thought you said, for some reason, I thought you said MP10. I think MP10 back in the day, Ben, was 160 or 130. Man, I can't remember.
I never even knew of MP10 until I started getting into YouTube. I had no idea. I think we were doing what's the metal ones that came out in Toys R Us. They were all metal and they were
Titanium.
Titanium. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
the Titanium series.
Yeah, my sister's husband was like, "Hey, they're selling the Titanium, blah blah blah," and I was like, "They're all metal Transformers. Go check it out." But I was like, "No, not yet. I'm not into it yet." And that was 2007, 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 2010 hit, and I was like, I want to buy a G1 Optimus Prime.
So
I kept him by my bedside.
But what can they do, Marcos, to bring back? There's some collectors they're going to keep buying everything sent, but there's some people like us that are kind of like, I'm kind of moving away because you're not giving me what I need, right? So, I'm saying,
Mark Cosplay, uncountable.
Really?
And yeah. Can't have that many RCs. They don't even, make that many, right?
I could say probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 at what I'm looking at right here. Oh, 11, 12. No, yeah. Uncountable.
Really?
There's many, yeah.
no.
Oh,
All right. That's going to be it. We're going to go ahead and get the fuck on out of here. But, well, season 1's done.
Let me shout out chat. Mark Cosplay, thank you very much for coming in and fucking showing. I know there's other stuff you could be doing, bro, and you show up, man. That's very appreciative. Gushing, I know you're fucking at work, brother, and you're just bored anyway, but thank you very much. Cobra Viper, you're awesome. Coming up, man. Hey, Cobra Viper, you truly, truly awesome, bro. And then coming up, man, Cobra and Mark and Gushing have been the last half hour, it looks like. Billy Bob, Concrete Statues, Daredevil, fucking all the way up coming. You guys are really good. Red Room didn't show up tonight. Zelda's Diecast did. Frank did. Curtis Schultz did. Dare 27 came in. Too many figures. Shout out. Diamond shout out. Coming up. Kid with the Kung Fu Grip came in. Fucking boom, 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 boom. I think that's about it. Did anybody else? Big M. What up, Big M? Fucking man, you guys are great. Awesome. And if I left anybody out,
Yeah, it is a holiday weekend. That's right.
But happy Labor Day to everybody and have a great fucking 3-day weekend, you guys.
That's why we're doing it early, because we're going to, just like Queen Fables says, and we're going to end on this note, seeing how it's a long holiday weekend, that's why we're doing this shits early, because we going to go get our fuck on.